As we all slowly, groggily, painfully wake up aboard the deck of a fishing vessel, you all have a chance to look around. The world gets a little less blurry. Your head starts to pound a little less moment to moment, realizing that there are 5 of you aboard this boat, all dressed in the identical purple jumpsuit. And seemingly, from the look on everyone else's faces, no one has any idea what is happening. You do see a sign just posted up there at the bow of the boat that says, "Check your breast pocket." And
Who picked out
inside,
the jumpsuits? Because I'm gonna kill him.
inside would be a folded letter that says, "Congratulations, you have been selected to participate in Deathmatch Island. Winning will mean
Yes!
fame, fortune, and unlimited wealth. You may be experiencing some confusion or memory loss. This is normal following the selection and recruitment process. It is important that you do not panic. Look around you. These fellow competitors are your team. You might like to try some icebreakers. Trust and good teamwork is crucial to victory. In 2 minutes, phase 1 will begin. In this phase, you will explore the island, completing challenges, acquiring resources, and meet other contestants. Alliances will be formed and threats will be eliminated. At the end of phase 1, a klaxon will sound 3 times. This signals phase 2, the Battle Royale. Many of your competitors, or should I say, all of your competitors, will die in this phase. The survivors will then progress to the end game. Survive the island, earn the ultimate reward. Good luck, competitor. And remember, play to win. With that, the spray of the water and misting over you brings you further into reality. And before I describe the island as we are approaching it, is there anything that you all like to do?
I think Frank is gonna lean against the railing of the boat in a desperate attempt to look cool, and look at y'all and say, "So, what kind of scores you all got on the range? Which specialties? We got a sniper. We got a close range person.
Like the
What?
deep-seated urge Elsie had
To push.
push you
To
over
push
the
me
railing
over? Oh,
right
absolutely.
now.
Good. Thank
Right
you.
now.
Thank you.
Yes.
Deep-seated urge.
Thank you.
Okay.
Like, it's just like
So
that
glad we're on
feral
the same
grumbling in me. I was
page.
like, this setup just super,
Uh-huh.
super. What is it in basketball? Swish.
I would make such a good sound splashing in the water too.
Sorry, Tay, I stepped over you. Go ahead.
Oh, I just said what? That's it. That was it. There's nothing else to it.
Move.
Confused. What?
I mean, I think you sound confused. Is
Well-
that like what you did? Were you like military? Like what are you?
Yeah. Yes. That's me. Absolutely. I am military.
Oh.
I am a
Military.
sergeant in the military.
Oh, well, okay, then that makes you a leader, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Why would you assume that?
I
If you
am
look at the state of-
military. That is.
I love it.
That's great.
Honestly, thank you.
Thank
Someone
you
clip
for that
it.
setup.
I am military. It's not like I am part of the military. I am military.
I am.
All right.
Military is
the-
I. We are one.
We are legion, for we are many.
We are. There
Well,
it is. There it is.
In perfect connection to what is currently happening to myself and all of us around the United States, the temperatures begin to drop drastically.
Okay.
There is this cold, eerie silence that kind of washes over you and the boat. You're staring at a near subpolar looking island full of just industrial buildings kind of scattered around it. The entirety of the landscape is this bleak, black and gray gravel and rock. There's drifts of muddy snow scattered around and growing thanks to the snowfall. As we approach the landing point, you would see an access gate, a system of concrete canals leading to this island that help the water rise up from an otherwise inhospitable rocky bay. The canal locks, currently open, as we pass them, immediately move to close and lock behind you. The moment that we rise up close to ground level, you're hit by a icy wind. The smell of coppery metal is just kind of pungent on the air, almost acrid. You're seeing bullet holes in many of the concrete walls. You're seeing darker spots where you can only imagine it was blood splatter just left to dry. You can also see, not too far ahead of you, a couple hundred other contestants, all gathered and also trying to figure out what's happening.
Wait. I thought islands are supposed to be like warm. Like, aren't they like tropical? Like, there's like sand and then like palm trees. I'm from LA. I'm not built for this. Okay, guys, it's way too cold. Can we just turn around? I just look to someone that works the boat.
There is like oh god, what's it called? Kind of like the viewport where the wheel is and where the captain would sit, but the windows are tinted out. The door is not only locked, but it's actually like welded closed.
Oh my god, they did that so fast.
Oh.
This is normal.
we-
This is totally normal.
We don't
This
get
is
to leave.
absolutely normal.
Okay.
Hope there's a bathroom.
GG,
in there.
I think you're muted.
Oh god.
Up. Wait. So like, it's like us 5 against all of them.
Oh.
Well, they're all in groups too, and presumably they'll be killing each other as well. So, probably fine. Plus, there's no turning back now. Glory awaits.
I don't want glory. I can't. I'd like to quit. I'd like to drop out of the competition.
Is quitting an option?
I sure hope so.
I don't think it is. I don't.
I'm
mean-
pretty sure it ain't.
Ozzy's like
Well, you-
huddling against the warmth of the freshly welded door. I don't think so.
Love. Okay. Well, I need more clothes for sure.
Well, as you are talking, you do see that people have kind of they've kind of naturally just formed like this semicircle around something. It's hard to see through all the bodies. But you can hear this voice that rises up above the rest as everyone else goes silent. If it wasn't something that I had seen with my own 2 eyes, I never would have believed it, but this island has healed me. And I think that we're meant to be here. We are meant to work together on this beautiful paradise. You're all with me, right? We're all
Who's saying that?
hard to tell from here.
It's
But
like
they-
someone in the crowd.
They're gathering. A crowd is gathering around them.
Who's the tallest of our group?
Me.
Definitely.
I just start
not
climbing up your
me.
shoulders, like hopping to like look. And it's like you barely feel it. It is like gymnastics, super quick. Like it is mostly her jumping off of the ground and
Like
just
some
using you as a little bit of a
Very
push.
crouching tiger, hidden dragon, like
Yeah. And then just like hops up
effortless.
perfect balance on your shoulders.
You'd see a fairly average-sized woman, kind of darker brown hair, just pulled back into a ponytail. Not really any distinguishing features that really stick out, other than the fact that just watching her speak and just listening to her, that even her words not directed at you are kind of starting to creep in. Like maybe you could listen to her. Maybe she's onto something. It's just that naturally charismatic.
Huh. I'm gonna go do a little recon. Y'all care to come?
Sorry, recon?
We're on a boat.
I'm gonna go look at what's happening over there. Y'all want to stay over here by the boat?
Are we
I
on the
don't
boat?
really want to go anywhere.
I mean, I feel like it's probably best we stick together, yeah, right? Because again, like it's us 5 against them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I need like a yes from everybody. It is us 5 against 100 other people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes?
Oh god.
I'll take it.
And
I just look
sticking
down.
together as a unit is tactically the best approach. So I'm gonna go do recon. Y'all want to come?
I didn't get a yes as I just tap. I can't remember Elsie's character's name.
Fox.
I guess we don't actually know each other's names
You did
yet.
no clue.
Yeah.
This whole time I've been like trying to figure out like what are you doing on my shoulders? Like you were there 1 minute or you weren't there 1 minute and you're there now and I'm just like what?
Oh, sorry. Crawls back down.
You didn't have to get down. I was just confused as to how you got up there in the first place and when. I didn't even notice.
Very agile.
What a good response.
I'm in movies.
Isn't it less suspicious if just one person goes and then you just tell us what you find?
You see how every other competitor is over there? Wouldn't that make you think it'd be more suspicious to be over here?
And when you say competitors, what exactly do you mean?
He sort of pulls out the note from his pocket again and kind of waves it.
For that, we're not allowed to. They can't kill us until the killing phase, right?
There's a killing phase?
Phase 2.
How many
Okay.
phases are there?
2.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean,
That in unison.
when in
2.
Rome, right?
Yeah, that was perfect. Hoop, you said we had lost memory between finding out about Deathmatch Island and ending up at Deathmatch Island. How much do we know about Deathmatch Island?
Well,
But there are 2 phases.
Yeah, we know that.
What they told us
We
on the
did
boat.
real
Yeah,
good.
is it just the stuff in the note, or do we know anything else?
that is a fantastic question and brings me to the very next step in this game.
Oh, good.
Oh God.
Already?
Okay.
Not phase 2, right?
We're
The
phase
klaxon sound
1.9.
already.
Oh.
Um,
I love this team is just a bunch of cowards. It's so good. Like I
I'm
don't want
just
to kill
gonna
anybody.
randomly just pick some numbers and
Stop that.
Ozzy,
Of course. Little
tell me about a time that you almost died.
Oh,
we
okay.
did this
So there was this one time that I was on set for a movie, Fast and Furious 38, the beginning when they were all kids. And it was when they got their start in learning to love cars and all of this. And they were doing a little bit more like go-kart and BMX kind of stuff. It did not do well. But I was a stand-in for young Michelle Rodriguez's child actor for a lot of the stunts. And yeah, I didn't really realize that like I was also gonna have to be like driving the things. Never been on a motorcycle. Surprisingly, had not done a lot of those stunts, and had to do this like big jump over a canyon, and it was like an actual canyon because practical effects much better. I had the wire on, but we got about like halfway there. The like crane that has the wire got a little goofed. The bike went flying. I went flying with it, and then yanked around, slammed into a wall. It was a real bad deal. It took them like 3 hours to get me out of that canyon.
And
Yeah.
the memory that's coming to your mind, just that moment of you could have died back then, but you didn't. You're here. Whatever that means to you, as the
I climbed up like 700 feet because they couldn't get the helicopter down there because it was so thin. I had 2 broken legs, y'all.
Oh God.
as the
That's
Most
almost
amount of legs
as
you
bad
can
as
break.
3.
as the producer, it is my job
Broke 3
to
legs?
add a little to the scene of as you are being pulled up to safety, and the medical staff is starting to attend to you. They're all kind of pushed away, and one individual just hovers over you. Very older, very masculine face, sunglasses on, trench coat, like hat. If you pictured like a stereotypical spy, that's what he's wearing. And he just kind of hovers over you, looks over the charts.
Ruptured like lungs. It's a mess.
Hands them back to the paramedics and says something to them, and then disappears.
The drugs hit and I go to sleep.
Orson, tell me
Yeah?
about a time that you almost died.
It was New York. I was running coffee for my boss. 6 different lattes, all with a variety of different ingredients. I was on the phone with a client to set up a meeting for my boss. And I wasn't paying attention crossing the street, and there was a big truck. And if not for this very kind, very very pretty person diving in the way to save me, I only got a little injured. They seemed mostly okay, but the coffee spilled and I had to rush to get new coffees. But yeah, no, bloodied, scratched, not late.
The camera would pan over to the person that saved you, the person that is currently being helped by the paramedics, and you see that same figure looking them over, shakes his head, tosses the chart over to the paramedics, looks over, sees you running, and just points. All of the agents around him just immediately disappear off into the crowd, likely to follow you. Over to Fox.
Uh,
By the time you almost died.
can I get a quick, like, thumbs up or something to ask if near drowning is on anyone?
Absolutely.
Oh, sorry. Thumbs up is we're good, or thumbs up is we're bad.
You're good.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay, cool. As a dolphin trainer, I don't have much options for this. So like I wanted to get an okay before I went into description about it. So definitely during training for one of their like earlier times, like think Discovery Cove, but like less monitored. So like bootleg Discovery Cove. And so it's out in the open water, swimming with dolphins, doing new trainings. And there was a shark in the water, and there was a bit of confusion. A nearby fishing boat had thrown chum into the water, so it was a bit of a frenzy, and the dolphins went into like attack mode. But in that, array and like swooping and swishing of water in different currents, my leg got caught between a rock and 2 rocks, and I couldn't get free, to the point where I almost passed out from oxygen difficulty getting to the surface, but in a last-ditch effort, one of my flippers kicked the rock free, and I was able to make it to the surface. But there was definitely some injuries to that ankle.
Of course,
And
the camera
trauma.
pans over to that fishing boat with that same individual. The agent's currently dumping chum into the water, taking notes, and looks at you, nods, and the boat gets off. Lyric, when did you almost die?
Oh, okay. I was getting my 500 hours for my yoga teacher training course in Hawaii, and basically, if you do yoga, and you're like really, really into it, there is a small chance that it can stretch your arteries. Unfortunately, that's what happened. And she got a blood clot, but she was fine. She was able to go to the doctor and take care of it. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah? And of course,
Mm-hmm.
outside of your room, that same figure stands there, conversing with the doctor. Anyone that could read lips would see the doctor say, "There's nothing we can do." And you see this figure just like hand over a briefcase and say, "Make it happen." And then disappear. And of course, last but not least, I am military.
So to start with, oh, this is all Harry's fault. Um, I I was doing the right thing. I was in the right spot. I was coming around the corner in the northwestern airsoft field, and I heard somebody shouting something maybe like game off or something like that. But I didn't quite hear it. Harry should have yelled louder. So I came around and I started shooting, and everybody else started shooting back. But I guess we had been loud enough and we weren't supposed to be there, and so somebody had called the police, and when a person came around the corner and started shooting at them with an airsoft rifle, they responded, I would say inappropriately, to the situation, and I did get shot uh, 3 times, 4 times, 2 times, somewhere around there.
Yeah. And of course, the camera pans over to a speaker system playing the sounds of sirens and lights flashing the red and blue, and a very low powered rifle kind of posted up on the hill that just took a couple shots. That same figure staring down, giving him the nod, and then all of them packing up and disappearing into the night.
Huh.
That brings us to today, where as you are talking about scouting and talking about getting off this boat, you notice that every single person over there has turned to stare at you as this figure standing above the rest giving this speech calls out to you. Yes, more lovely competitors who come and feel the healing presence of this island. Do you feel it as well? Please come and join us.
Oh God.
Is this a cult?
No, it is.
I joined a cult once and I don't want to do it again.
It is a collective of like-minded healers.
That's a cult.
Uh-huh.
Look. I know right now it seems like a good idea. I know. I've been there. But let me tell you, it gets really weird really fast. And when you get there, you don't want to get there because it's harder to get out when you get there. So maybe we should just stop right now and reconsider our life. We could talk about this as a group.
Well,
but I really think this activity, this cult, this group collective of healers for this island is maybe not the best idea.
Wait, but this is like a Healy happy thing, right? Like you're promoting Healy happy thing.
Of
Happy,
course.
happy Healy.
So what the
not-
hell is this about? Waving the note.
Well, this is where I would offer you all your first challenge. If
Absolutely.
you would like to persuade them that you are here to join them, that you are agreeing with their message, we can do a social game versus Cora Moss. If you are trying to
That's a good name.
steal the crate, anything from the cratefuls of supplies that they are currently standing on, that would be a snake mode. Or if you are simply going to try to use force to overpower them, to just assert dominance, to steal their stuff, whatever it is, that would be a deathmatch. So,
But there's like, you said there was like 95 of them, right?
not all of them have gathered around this one person. There's a pretty
Okay.
sizable chunk, but others have already taken off. Others are splitting into their own little smaller groups.
I think we should listen to her if they're not going to kill us.
Can it be like each person does multiple things, or are we trying to like group challenge?
So for this one, it is a group challenge.
Okay.
Because I was gonna try and sneak and steal stuff while everyone else was pretending to be nice.
I don't think anyone
I've-
is pretending to be nice, honestly.
I feel like social's the way to go for this one.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm sitting on a D8 social challenge.
Well,
Great. I don't.
so
Have
for
that.
Yeah, same.
for you, Taylor, because you are more interested in, getting close and stealing stuff, you can add an additional capacity die of snake mode.
Oh, okay.
So everyone, when we go to make this challenge, you'll get your name die, which is a D6. You'll get your social game die, which it could be a D6 or a D8, depending on what your profession was. And that's pretty much it. Unless we go around, everyone has a chance to say, I'm in, or you can say that, nope, I would just like to support. It's entirely up to you. So
then would support, if I'm supporting with snake mode, I'm giving someone else a D6,
So-
or like that's my own roll?
if you're supporting someone, you would just give them your name die, which is a D6, and you would mark a point of trust with them.
Oh, that's
And trust is very, very valuable because you can use it to block injuries. You can use it to just get someone to kind of persuade them to help you with the challenge. Trust is very important. So,
Okay.
in this social game versus Cora Moss, is anyone in? Are you declaring yourselves in the challenge?
I
I'll declare
think,
myself in.
I think I'm gonna support.
Same.
I'm
I'm
gonna
also
support.
supporting.
Can we have like 4 people supporting, or should I also be in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. You're our very nervous talker. Are you excited about this?
Yeah, I bet.
No.
Welcome.
well, I take Cora's name die, which is a D6. She is blunt and fiery, which is going to add a D6 and a D8. And she is used to commanding groups of people because she is a head chef in a prestigious restaurant, which I will use to add another D6.
Yes, chef. Thank you, chef.
Right.
I'm going to roll my pool
Swear.
of dice. I take the highest die, add it to the difficulty of the island, which is 4, and that is your DC to beat Orson. You have 4
Okay.
D6s to add to this pool because everyone just took a step back and they're like, you got this. We believe in you. I rolled a 6 on my highest, so your DC is a 10. You roll all of your
Good.
pool of dice, take your 2 highest, and add them together.
Okay.
Okie dokie. My 2 highest. That's gonna be a 14 total.
A 14,
Woo!
absolutely.
Add an 8 and a 6 on the dice.
All right.
You are welcomed in as people kind of come down and just start like grabbing onto your shoulders and like pulling you up, and like some come and embrace you, tears in their eyes. Others you can see are still a little less certain about this, but they want to be part of the winning side. as you are all brought up, you would pass by about a dozen dead bodies of people that were beaten to death.
Oh god.
I think.
Oh,
Coffee would've
good.
been the right
Oh,
choice.
no,
Because the
no,
people
don't.
that didn't agree.
Don't worry about they were trying to cull this positive energy that we've all gathered here to attain it. We are doing it for everyone's benefit, I promise you. But you don't have to worry because you are part of the Reborn Alliance.
Oh, good.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Good.
Sounds
Yep.
great.
Yep.
Orson, you can mark
My
your
mom
point
trained
of
the
trust
Pokemon.
with
It was a lot like this.
Koramas.
Everyone. Oh, with Cora.
And do we all
And then we
mark
get
trust
trust,
with Orson
or
because we supported?
they get
Everyone
trust
that
from
supported
us.
can mark one trust with Orson.
Mm,
Cool.
Bet.
Nice.
Where do I
Orson,
put this?
there is a section.
There's a trust section
Says
under your
trust.
injuries.
Yeah. Oh, Holly printed it out.
Yeah, sorry, I have.
Holly. Try hard.
What did they call this alliance again?
The Reborn Alliance.
Reborn.
Orson, because you did roll the highest, you are now the de facto leader. You
Oh, God.
also gain
Yes.
you gain 14 boxes of followers, so you can mark in those 14 boxes.
14.
Everyone else that supported, you gain 1 follower box.
What the
All
fuck?
right.
You also get to distribute the loot as you are, brought up to all these crates, and they kind of just like pulling stuff out and handing it over to you to help you survive. We have a Remington M870 shotgun. And Orson,
Okay.
you are distributing these as you see fit.
I'll give that to the tall one.
Okay.
You
Pink
have
hair. Here you go.
2
Thank
sets of recon gear.
Thank you.
Give that to the short one.
And yeah, the rest the alliance seems to be keeping to themselves.
Oh, and I'll give. You said 2 sets of recon.
2 sets
gear?
of recon gear, yeah.
I'll give one to the short one and one to the militia man. Here you go. You are more well equipped to handle
you
these than I am.
You don't want me to have the gun?
I gotta be honest with you. No, your energy's a little intense for me to be giving you a gun at the moment.
That's fair.
I have absolutely fired one of these before.
Oh, I can
Yes.
show you.
I
Hops
am
back up on your
military
shoulder and
too.
points out like all the different things because she's very trained to guns. Because again, a stunt performer, shows you how to do everything.
So
It's a really big radius. You just got to point in the general direction. You got it.
Oh, okay. Great. I'm good at that.
Mm-hmm.
So from here, off to the east, you would see that there are some rugged, barren hills with a deep cut in them, showing you that it's some kind of quarry. To the southeast, there's a path that leads up a fairly tall mountain, which, as you were sitting there listening, you would hear people saying that's actually a volcano.
Oh god.
And if you follow the path off to the west, you would see a sign for a zoological research station. As the leader, Orson, you get to determine where we go.
I gotta say, the volcano seems like the most defensible position, despite being a volcano. I mean, if it's gonna go off, we'll probably have ample warning.
Or we'll get hurt first, or like killed first, so therefore we won't have to deal with the fallout of it all.
I don't want to fall in a volcano. I think I'd rather be shot.
I don't know. The volcano's faster.
Is it?
Is it?
It's very hot. Your whole system would shut down before you knew what was really going on, and then you'd be dead. It'd be fine.
Does anyone here have a preference for animals?
Me?
No.
I do.
Or a
think
preference
that it
for
would-
rocks?
I have a preference for animals over being burned alive or hit with a rock.
You could have like a really cool Star Wars battle with someone, though. We've got the high
Oh,
ground.
gosh.
Get it?
We don't have
I love that
Thank
movie.
you, Tay.
we don't have Star Wars weapons.
Don't
We
need a
have
shotgun.
this, and I just
You don't
like
need a
swing
weapon.
the
The
shotgun.
only
Yeah.
weapon
Oh
you
no,
need
don't
is
point
up
it at
here.
people unless you're willing to shoot them. Like grabs the muzzle, shoves it to the ground. No.
Oh god, trigger discipline. Take your finger off the trigger. Off the
To the side.
okay.
To the side.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
but the
there you go.
safety's on, and she just like has like with the safety's on and turns the barrel up towards herself.
Safety's
Oh,
definitely
God.
not on. I
Both,
clicked it on.
both of us are diving for the shotgun at the same time.
Why was I put in charge? I don't deserve to be in charge. I made a terrible decision.
I'm happy to take over anytime.
No,
you
I
like.
think this is great.
Let's go to the buildings. Let's go to the zoo.
The zoological
Research.
research station.
Oh, great. So we're going to get mauled by animals instead. That's much slower.
Not necessarily.
Hey, to be fair, we're going to be mauled by animals that were created by mad science.
Oh, Jurassic Park.
So yeah. So do we have anything from like our person before this
You
on
have
our
literally
on ourselves?
nothing.
So I can't have my little clicker thing
have
that animal trainers
Not
have.
a single
wanna-
thing.
Okay.
Trying to Pavlov people? All right,
I want
Elsie.
yes, I do.
I deserve
It's alright. You can
it.
Pavlov people like you can make other click sounds like fine.
Well, as we follow the path away, you continue to hear Cora giving an impassioned speech. And, other teams have also started to kind of splinter off now. But,
More boxes, right?
yeah.
I think if they might beat us to death.
Was
Want to show them negative energy right now?
Our
Well-
squeaky voiced friend is right.
Orson,
Wiki?
as you bravely lead your new team around the base of this little mountain, you would see a large compound consisting of dozens of small buildings. Dozens of almost hundreds of empty cages amidst their many derelict enclosures. All of the cages themselves are long since rusted over. An empty concrete pool with a small, stagnant pool of water in it, puddle of water in it, sits kind of the center of this station. You see a conditioning chamber with connected food dispensers, all long since rotted, an old power station and connected generator, long since derelict, and hundreds of loose albino rabbits just sprinting to every corner of this establishment.
no.
Great.
God.
No.
We're in us.
I'm telling you, yeah. I'm gonna stay away.
I
from
really
this.
didn't mean
I'm
to,
pretty
like-
sure I've seen this on a movie once, and I don't.
I was an extra in it.
That's
Like,
really cool.
if it's bunnies, who cares?
Have you seen Monty Python?
Bunnies.
That
What the
is
I was
hell?
not
what-
on that one. I was not
That is
alive yet.
what that is what the military would say. She's like,
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and I would know because again, I'm military.
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 I try to not listen to a lot of things my mom says because, like I said, she did get very heavily into a cult when we moved to LA. But she did say something about birds not being real, and I kind of believe it.
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
No,
Oh, God.
exactly.
You'd all
Yes.
hear a thunderous pop and see sparks shoot out of that generator, that power room. You hear someone call out, I told you I don't know what I'm doing. No, look, you're fine. Just grab the wires, just kind of connect them at places, it's fine. You've got it. You can fix this generator. Alright, I'll give it another shot.
I mean, fixing a generator seems like a good thing. What do y'all think?
What do they hope to gain by fixing a generator here?
What gets generated besides electricity? For whoever thought that I didn't know that.
It is very cold. Heater would be nice,
Yeah,
but
is
then
there
it's
a
like a
heater?
big beacon that people are here, you know?
No more of a beacon than a volcano.
Like
A
a
little bit
spotlight.
I think it's a little
Spotlight,
less.
yeah.
I think it's a lot less. I would say.
The volcano's man-made. This one would mean, or what? Natural made. This is man-made, which means if it's turned on, they know man is here, and then they come kill us.
Yeah.
The volcano
Okay.
going off. Nature does that shit.
All right. Well, then we have two options.
I've been in a lot of zombie movies, and this always gets you got. If you're not good at hiding your smoke, or if you turn on something, everybody knows you're there.
You're not wrong.
Oh, God.
All right. So then, looks like we have two options that I present to you, oh fearless leader of ours.
Stop calling me that, please.
Where
Are the leader. You could just send everybody away, by the way.
what? Anyway, option one is we walk away and let them reveal themselves to the zombies or whatever. Option two
Rabbits.
is we stop them from turning on the generator by force.
Or like we could just kind of like ask them, okay. So I was in this other movie. It was like a really shitty B film. Do not recommend it. But as part of it, like I was on the run with like an older brother or whatever, and like he was a badass, right? But then they would like send me in to be like little innocent kid or whatever, and just like get a vibe on who the people were. Like if they immediately jumped towards me, you knew they were shitty. If they were like, oh, let's talk to the cute innocent kid, you know? I mean, I'm 25, but people don't realize it.
This ain't a movie. This is
Fine,
real
but-
life.
Yeah, but it could work because it's a pretty good litmus test on if they're going to be shitty, if they're going to take advantage of a weak person, or if they're going to be nice.
Movies have some basis in reality.
Then the decision is yours. If you would like to engage with these people, you can certainly do so, or you can just walk away.
I trust the 25-year-old.
All right. So it sounds like we're aiming for a social challenge, social game, or I mean, I could also see this as snake mode. Orson, what are you thinking?
I would prefer if we did not deceive anyone right out of the gate. That feels bad karmically. And Lord knows, I could use more karma.
All right.
It's a good kind.
We're gonna
So-
have to do some bad
That's
things
very
for
mature
this
of
silver.
you.
Y'all know that, right?
I disagree!
For Zara Lee, she gets an 8 for her name. She gets a D6 because she is compassionate, and a D6 because she is bold. And that's it.
We don't have those, right? Are those
No.
NPC things?
Yep, these are just NPC.
Okay, good. I was like, oh shit, did I make my thing wrong?
So I rolled a 6 plus the island's difficulty of 4, so the challenge DC is a 10. At this point, any of you can opt into the social challenge.
I'm gonna assist again.
For you
I
assisting.
think I'm gonna opt in.
Support
'cause,
Ozzy.
Hi. Oh yeah, hi everybody. I'm Ozzy. Can we just say that we learned each other's names
Absolutely.
on the walk here? Okay,
Absolutely.
cool.
Can we
You
also
spent, like,
post all of our names
15
in the
minutes
Discord so I don't
walking.
have to do like
Yeah.
They are in the Discord.
On the overlay.
okay, I don't have the Twitch open. I just have the chat open.
But
Sorry.
all the names are in the Discord already.
Here, I'll copy my notes
Yeah,
document.
but having them
here.
all in one place would be really nice. Thank you.
So we didn't really do this for the first challenge, and that's on me. But whenever you nominate that you were in a challenge, the camera would do, it would like pan over, your name would appear at the bottom of the screen, it would like zoom into a slow motion of you. So, Ozzy, you say your name, your profession, and then just give a brief description of what the camera would pan to as it does like a slow motion of like showing you're in.
Okay, so hold. Do we lose Hoop?
No, that's
No.
Did I
No.
lose Hoop?
Oh.
I can still. Yeah, I don't see you, but I see everybody else.
I see you, but
you
you're
need,
not
I
on
think
the
you need to
the
refresh.
overlay.
You're not on the overlay. Yeah.
Oh wait, I see Hoop again. Do you see me, or should I refresh?
Refresh.
Okay.
They both refreshed.
Oh, they're both gone.
Ollie
Sorry
also
for the
refreshed.
technical difficulties, everybody.
Here.
We'll be right back.
So, fun
Hey.
facts about me.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
So, Ozzy, just your name, your occupation, and then just a brief description of what flashes across everyone's screen.
For I'm sorry, I got distracted by the cameras popping. By just what I look like as I'm going in.
Yeah,
what
if
the
the
feels
camera
like.
would pan to like an action shot
Gotcha.
of you.
Yeah. Yeah. So it pops up. Ozzy Dill, stunt performer, and she is like walking in, and I think it's a little like poofing the hair. She doesn't know exactly what she looks like. Tries to like rub whatever off her eyes, trying to like look a little more put together or not put together. You know, trying to look. Get a big breath as she starts to kind of like huddle and start to like shuffle that direction.
And who else is in?
I'm in.
I'm gonna support. Yeah.
Who are you supporting?
All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna support the military. Duh.
Support the
I'm
military.
supporting my little bestie.
Supporting Ozzy. Orson, are you in?
Orson's supporting Ozzy.
Well, then, Mr. Chrome Death. What would flash across
Alright.
everyone's screen?
So it's a dramatic slow motion shot of it like the camera comes in and tilts kind of from underneath its little Dutch angle, and you can kind of see. Well, he's not wearing a trench coat right now, so you can just see his jumpsuit billowing in the wind, and he slowly puts on the glasses and then goes to put a gun up to his shoulder and realizes he doesn't have a gun and slowly puts his hand down.
All right. So for the two of you that are in, you get a D6 for everyone that supported you. Plus a D6 for your name, plus your a D6 for your occupation, if you feel like that would apply to this challenge. And you can take a point of fatigue if you'd like to add another die from a different type of challenge. Like if you were going for Deathmatch, because you wanted to be intimidating and potentially, use your fierceness to your advantage, you could gain fatigue and add your Deathmatch die.
Where's the fatigue marked? Just so I can see how much I can do before
It's
I
to
hate
the
myself.
left of the injuries.
Oh, okay. I won't do it yet.
I'll mark a fatigue to be intimidating. Sure, great idea.
You could add your.
But I'm trying to not be intimidating. I'm trying to do the opposite.
That's okay. You can be good cop. I can be bad cop. There's fatigue.
Love.
You can add your Deathmatch die to your pool, and you can both roll up your pools, take your two highest die, and let me know if you can beat a 10.
Are they teeing up good cop, bad cop?
Oh boy. I got an 8.
I got an 11.
Oh good.
And as you step in, Ozzy, looking diminutive, looking innocent, you'd see just a small group of people. They kind of look a little familiar, but you can't really place why or where. But you'd hear what is likely the leader just, just keep on doing it. You'll get it. I believe in you. Hey there. Look, we don't really have anything. We're not here to hurt anyone. We're just trying to find some place to hide. Please just don't shoot us.
I mean, kind of same.
Oh, good.
I don't
Good.
really remember what was going on, and I wanted to get inside because it's really cold outside, and I don't know what to do about any of this. Like, I don't know these people. Who is this guy? Points back to scary guy.
But we're there. We saw one of the cages. It's got some supplies in it. We're trying to get the generator going so we can get in. Does any of you have a saw that can cut through all those bars?
That's a big
Oh.
negative over here.
Well,
How many people are here?
you'd see 4.
No, I don't know. I want to come in and kind of just like see what y'all are up to, because I don't know. I saw like a lot of dead bodies, and that was like really concerning. And like
It's all right. It's all
I don't.
right. We said we're unarmed. We're just trying to survive.
Um, would would you mind? We didn't want to like overwhelm you. I have a couple of more friends that like we all came here on the boat together outside, and we were also gonna come here to try and find shelter. And we wanted to make sure you weren't gonna like kill us.
Yeah, yeah. These cages are plenty big enough.
Okay.
And
Wait, what?
you hear, some like horrific screeching, and that generator finally comes online, and
Oh,
the
good.
PA system pops, and
Oh, good.
you hear some of the cages grind open.
So
What are in the cages?
you-
What's in the cages? Just like extra supplies or like
I was gonna
dinosaurs?
say, you
This is
only
Jurassic
opened
Park.
one cage, or does this open all the
You heard
cages?
quite a few open.
No, I was asking them in character.
I've never worked in a zoo before. I don't.
Okay.
We're just trying to get the
Cool.
one, but we didn't see any dinosaurs or anything.
Yeah, great.
That's good.
That's good news. Not seeing dinosaurs. Does my recon gear have like binoculars or something in it? Actually, no, that's not necessary. I'm just gonna walk over to sort of like, if there's like a door to the cage area.
I mean, it's the entire facility is pretty open. It's like one concrete path with cages to the left and right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to take a quick look and see if anything looks like it's moving down the cageway.
You pretty immediately see one figure just pull itself out of a cage, just kind of leap off, land, come to a roll, and then stop and stare at you. It is a capuchin monkey.
Oh, so cute till it tears our face off.
Dexter.
I will tell all of you as players that this is a trained monkey that can be acquired as an asset.
I've probably
Yo.
worked with a lot of trained animals on set.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
We've
And
got
we've got
two
a certified animal
trainers.
trainer.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 animal trainers.
And you are the leader now.
Me?
Yeah. You rolled an 11, so you can mark 11 follower boxes.
Ooh.
Frank, you also rolled but did not succeed. So you get 1 box, along with everyone that supported you gain 1 box.
150,000
You also do
followers.
mark 1 point of fatigue, Frank, or
I
failing
did,
the roll.
yeah. Oh, a different separate point of fatigue. Okay. Got it.
Because it hits your pride a little bit that you're clearly intimidating, but
And no one was intimidated.
Went over
by
their
clear
heads.
intimidation. Yeah.
Other than that, you are seeing that there is some loot scattered amongst the cages, which, unless you are doing anything tricksy or trying to get the better of these people, Ozzy, you can simply distribute the loot.
Oh, okay.
You have 5 sets of survival gear. I've never known how to pronounce this. A FAMAS assault rifle.
That sounds
Okay.
right-ish.
Okay.
And a trained capuchin monkey.
Oh my god, it's Why the Last Man. Let's go.
Okay.
I love it.
So I kind of want to try something tricksy.
Absolutely.
Is it? Can we meta decide if this tricksy thing should happen?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I think like with that, I'd probably call, like, guys, they're chill, and like come in. But here's the thing: they're gonna expect some of this. Do we just like give them a couple of survival gears and like hope that they don't stab us in the back and like all hang out, or trained monkey? Could I maybe give it a little bit of a go ape shit kind of command and just maybe these people get knocked into the cage as it closes and we don't know how to open it again? Oops.
It is literally one of the potential situations that the PCs or the NPCs get locked in a cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like there's a survival gear and I'm like, oh, there's something still in, I don't know, however we want to like kind of run it.
Yeah.
That's kind of my idea because eventually people are going to turn on us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that will mean that you cannot mark a point of trust with Zara Lee. So, like, as the cage door closes behind her and her little squad just turns to look at you. I
Look at it
guess
this
this
way.
means you're not
You'll
going
be-
to kill us then, right?
Yeah.
No, the cage.
Yeah, I
Rips.
guess.
Monkeys ripping wires.
Concerned
Just try to
monkey
keep
noises.
quiet and, conserve heat. Maybe nobody else will notice you're here.
Is the
Can
cage
we
empty?
just leave them a survival kit
Yeah.
in the cage?
Yeah,
You might
absolutely.
need those.
You can leave them one
Absolutely.
set of survival gear.
Yeah.
Hoop. Can we see like the full entirety of that cage?
Yeah, nothing is like covered. These are just like cages, like displays set up
Okay.
out in the open.
Okay,
It's
I
like a
didn't know
shitty
if
old
like there was
zoo.
like a shadowy back area of the cage that's just not in view, and like there's actually something in there that you lock them in there with.
Everything's very open. It's less
They're
of
not
a
locked in here
zoo
with
and more
you.
of a research station. So it,
Oh, I got you.
I'll give them the one of the survivals and then all four of y'all a survival.
Orson will insist that you keep one of them.
No, I have recon stuff. And a monkey.
Fine. That's fine.
And an assault rifle that's bigger than her.
Wait, who's getting the assault rifle?
Yeah. Oh, she's keeping it. Okay.
Blitz strap her up.
Like slings it. Yes. All right.
what
That's
assault
fine.
Right?
rifle?
What are you talking about?
There are probably more guns somewhere in this island.
God, I hope so.
Well, with what was a potential ally now locked away at the research station, you'd see a few more paths ahead of you. One that looks like it leads to a water treatment facility, and one to an emergency congregation facility.
What does that mean?
I know, right? Okay.
So does this mean we've like finished the zoological
you've
research
finished
like on
the
our
zoo,
kind of
yep.
map? Okay, perfect.
We did it! Nobody
Woo!
died.
Yeah.
Give it a
I'm
minute.
so sorry. I'm just really nervous and I make a lot of stupid decisions. Monkey, what's your name?
You
Her
gotta
name
name it.
nameplate anywhere.
Does it have like a little tag on it?
It does not.
Employee
His name
tag.
is Monkey. His name is Monkey.
Okay.
What if we name you?
We should name him Bravo.
Dexter.
I thinking Marcel, but okay.
Lil Ozzy.
Osborne.
Little Ozzy. Osborne. Oh my god.
I was gonna say pickle.
Ozzy and Osborne.
Pickles too, that one.
Osborne Pickles the Third.
We don't ask
Okay.
about the first two.
Pickles. Okay.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Osborne
we don't
Pickles.
talk about the first two. No.
So, Ozzy, leader of this band, where are we headed?
Oops.
I'm deferring to you now.
Clearly, you have the monkey. They who has the monkey has the power.
Yeah. Monkey.
The monkey can detect
Um,
natural shifts in ability.
I'm gonna add him to our team roster.
Nice.
He is an advantage, which in any situation that applies, you can just add a d10 because of your advantage.
Love it. So okay, and we can just kind of follow. So we've got the water treatment canal, or
The water
do we
treatment
follow the
facility-
lines?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I don't know. Team huddle, y'all. Away from the people that can hear us, that can maybe like rat us out to someone else.
Yeah.
So we locked him in a cage like assholes. We did it. We are in this
Uh-huh.
together. Okay,
Together.
So there's like the emergency facility, which like probably has a lot of stuff, but probably a lot of people like go there because like that's like a pretty logical place to
Yeah.
go. Like I play a lot of Apex in my free times, and I go to the edge of the map
Oh,
and
yeah?
wait till everyone else has died and then come in. Like is that
Really?
is that our tactic?
How do you avoid the storms that way?
Oh, I just creep on the edge of the barrier, you know,
Huh.
gather all the
I'll have
shit.
to try that. I mostly play
Mhm.
Fortnite, but...
I never win. I've never killed anybody,
Oh,
but I last a long time.
oh, yeah, I get so many wins. Yeah, I agree
All
that
your free
the,
time in military.
yeah, well, you know, there's a lot of sitting and waiting on ambushes. We got. I agree though that a place called Supply Depot is where everybody's gonna go. So
So do you want to go like, I don't know,
Maybe there's water at the water treatment facility. Something we
water
should
would
be
be good.
considering.
water smart, water smart.
I would also throw out that you could have taken just a map of this place from the original access gate, so you would all have an idea of what the island looks like. Anything that's blacked out, those are redacted places. Those are places that you are not allowed to go. They are controlled by the production team, and going there is likely to be dangerous. But there's no loot there. There's nothing important there, so don't even go there. There's no reason to go there ever. There's nothing
there's
important.
definitely so much stuff there.
So we're not
Mm.
going there. Got it.
We're 100%.
No,
So
not
there's
going
no
there.
reason to
We're
go to any
definitely
of those
going there.
blacked out, redacted
Absolutely
places.
not.
We are 100%. We gotta go there.
Other pitch. Like we just go hard and fast. You know, we can go to the emergency place. We can grab as much shit as we can. Hide a lot probably, and then you know, reactor sounds scary, but it's like on the way to an observation and control tower.
So you know
That's
those
the
people
ultimate
that, like,
high ground. There's just like a ladder to get up to it. You know, that's easy to protect.
you know the people in Apex who drop where all the most loot is immediately? Those people
Yeah.
are going to be at the supply place. We, being
Yeah.
careful, already have 2 guns. They're going to have like 6, 7,
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Where
so
we-
water.
Where we headed, team leader?
Water.
Water
Water.
treatment plant?
Water. Let's do
Yeah.
water. So we still have the option to pretty easily get back to the emergency place after everyone's killed each other.
Okay.
The longer we wait, the more people die, right?
Yeah.
It has worked every single time in the video games I have played.
Didn't you just say
You
you've
said you never
won?
win.
No, I don't win, but the longer
Oh God.
you're there, more people die.
Yeah.
That is the fact. Because by the time I get to the
Not
end,
But
wrong.
factual, but not successful. You
Are
know
we
what?
gonna
Let's just
die?
go to the water.
yes.
That.
I mean,
isn't
yes,
that-
absolutely, you are
we,
going to
We
die.
established that
You
stage 2.
specifically.
Oh God.
Yeah, not yet.
Don't threaten him.
I'm not
Please don't
threatening
kill
him.
me.
Okay,
Or-
look.
I'm not gonna kill him.
It's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna
And,
die
like-
except for me.
Stage
No,
2
we're on a
is
team. We win together.
we went together. And
Really?
stage 2 is murder, but we've already seen like 12 dead bodies, so people
We
are already
have seen
doing
12
it.
dead
Yo.
bodies,
They
but
wouldn't
none
put
of us
us
have
on a
said anything
team.
about someone dying
Yeah.
first.
We're here to help each other. And then we all
Oh.
leave.
Okay.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
Ozzy's looking over, is like, I'm glad I have the monkey and the assault rifle.
Yeah.
So, Ozzy, leading the team,
Yeah.
you would stride alongside a small river as it opens up to the sea in front of you, and you'd see a sprawling facility full of industrial buildings, concrete canals, rushing water, pipes, and tubes all connected in an almost abstract sort of way, certainly unnecessary. And you would see the symbol above it marked as challenge.
Bet.
The sound of roaring water and the smell of chlorine is overwhelming. Inside this area, there's a network of low-ceiling pools and tunnels, echoing every sound that enters them. These metal pipes are kind of lined with handrails to show that you are indeed supposed to go through them. You can see just this small little infographic video play as you see other teams start to show up. It gives you this like top-down view of all these tunnels. It shows you a goal on one side, your goal, a goal on the other side, the other team's goal. And somewhere in the middle of these pipes is a bright green ball. Your goal to get that ball into the other team's zone.
Oh God.
We would get the ball into
Easy.
someone else's zone. So
Yes.
the one that ends with the ball loses.
Yes.
Okay.
Easy.
Feels kind of soccerish.
There
Makes sense.
are
But like in a
Water
pipe?
polo.
There's intentionally slippery tiles. There are metal bars jutting up under the water just intentionally to trip you. There's points where you will be required to swim long distances through submerged tunnels, and you are encouraged to do anything and everything to stop the other team from seizing the ball for themselves. So, this is a challenge beast challenge. Who is in and who
I'm
is
in.
supporting?
I'm also in.
I'm in.
Challenge is my shit, baby.
Everyone's in?
Me
Same.
too. Yes.
Orson, are you in or
Maybe.
supporting?
I don't know.
Orson, are you?
Orson's supporting.
Who are you
They could have
supporting?
weapons. The Dolphin Trader's tall and probably a little bit more fit, but you're also a stunt double.
What was my descriptor? I think I was like,
Ozzy.
built.
Supporting Ozzy, so you can mark a point of trust. Ozzy will get an additional
am-
D6 on this challenge.
Can I have more than one point of trust with a person?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So this is called the Hydro Gauntlet. I add a D8 because it's exhausting. A D8
Fun.
because it's punishing. I add a D10 because it's treacherous. Plus, I get the
Toughest.
opposing team's die, which is a D6 and D8.
Man, how bad would it
Okay.
be if Elsie drowns again?
It's probably not great.
This is when we-
Oh, babe.
Wait.
Poor Fox.
What
I'm sorry.
do I add?
So those of you that are
What am
in will add your name die. You'll add your occupation if it applies, which being a dolphin trader absolutely applies. And then you'll add the challenge beast die, whatever that is for your D6
Okay.
or D8.
Okay.
You can take a point of fatigue to add a different challenge die to it.
I mean, I've
And-
already taken 3 fatigue, but
So
I
I
wanna
should
add
have 3?
Deathmatch to this.
Name, challenge, and dolphin
Occupation,
trainer.
yep. And for those of
Okay.
you with weapons, or honestly any of you with gear, you can choose to add that gear. It is then marked off, it is consumed, it is gone. If you bring a weapon, this challenge automatically becomes dangerous for you because weapons always escalate things. You will,
How many
after
is
you roll,
Monkey minimal use, like one-time monkey use, or
no, just in any situation it applies.
okay. I didn't know if he was like gear by rules stated.
Just an advantage.
Okay.
If
How
you want to
many- how
use
many
any of
D-
your gear, after you roll your dice, you will take a pool of D4s equal to the level of the gear that you used, roll it, and add it to your team.
How do we tell the level? Oh, level 1. It says it right there. Never
Yep.
mind.
How many dice did you have, Hoop?
I have
And what were they
7
again?
9,000. Okay, great.
One of them's a D10.
That is 1 million dice for this.
1 million
But I only
dice,
get the
okay.
highest die, so the
For
rest don't really matter.
9,000. The highest single die, or
Okay,
do you
okay.
get to add stuff? Okay.
It's the highest single
Yeah,
die
that's
plus
not
6.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Could like
I'm
my
scared.
move
I'm-
kind of be helping my team more than like me trying to get the ball?
Yeah, once you
Nice.
once you roll and succeed, you can narrate however you did it.
Gotcha.
So I got
That
a
dice
14.
dropped on the floor, but I'm keeping it.
I got a
don't
15.
I want everybody to know
good.
that.
15
Okay,
from
that dice
Frank.
dropped on the
I-
floor.
I add everything.
I got a I got a 13.
Yeah, the top 2.
Oh, okay. I also
Wait,
got a
the
13.
top, just the top 2?
Just the
two.
highest 2.
I almost rolled my max for this, which would have been a 14, but unfortunately I got a 7 on my D8.
So, if I
didn't
got a
quite
6, a
make-
4, and a 3,
Wait.
I just have 10.
You have 10.
Wait. I cheated. Hold on. I
Wait,
rolled.
I
I
have
just
a
realized
hero
I can't
point.
roll. Sorry.
I have a hero point. Can I like re-roll
Can someone give me a +1 in chat?
my?
Yeah.
Hey, chat, give me a
got
+1 and you
one.
succeed.
Matt,
You
gave
got
Oh,
one.
I do?
Matt gave
a
you
while
one. Yeah.
ago.
Thank you, babe. Okay, I got a
Uh,
14.
Hero
Hi,
point
Raiders.
reroll.
So wait,
So
What
I
is-
actually got an 8. I was lying earlier on accident.
Christ.
can I just re-roll my 2 low ones, or
No, you reroll the whole
like,
die.
and keep my
Whole
6?
pool.
That's bullshit. Fine, hold on, let me pick this up.
So we have a 14 from Ozzy, an 8 from Frank, a 13 from...
This is lower.
Lyric, did you have a 13?
Oh God.
I don't know if Holly can hear me.
Lyric St. James.
Yes.
What'd you get?
I got a 13.
13. And Fox.
Oh, there's another +1 in chat,
Ah.
and that would make you succeed.
Okay.
I got a lower number than my initial one.
Okay.
So instead of a 10, I have a 9.
The two of you that failed, we start with whoever rolled the lowest, which
It's me.
which would be Frank.
I hate
Frank.
TTRPGs.
Why did you fail? What happened in your attempt to get through these tunnels that unfortunately failed?
Frank, because I used my recon gear on this, Frank throws everyone a walkie-talkie and takes off. He does not stop to see if anyone caught the walkie-talkies. He also does not stop to see if his team is following him. He goes into the first tunnel, immediately attempts to tackle an opposing team member into the ground, and is punched in the face.
You just round the corner, looking back, expecting to see the team, and it's just a fist.
Yep.
So yeah, you can mark 1 point of fatigue.
Okay.
Over to Fox.
Next one's going to be an injury. Whee!
Fox, you rolled the second lowest. Also, you can spend a point of trust to negate any point of fatigue or any injury.
Oh, well then I will spend my point of trust with Orson to not take that
So
force.
how does Orson help you to not get clocked in the face?
They
What
were
do
the
you
only
think?
one to grab a talkie.
Yeah, I think
They're
that's
the only one that
probably
got
it,
it.
of them being like, no, wait, come back, right before I get punched in the face.
Right hook incoming.
Fox,
Wait.
you rolled the second lowest.
Wait, where's the danger level? Hold on, time out. I think I rolled wrong.
The danger level doesn't matter for you, only for me.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I hate chlorine. And just like it I really am sensitive to chlorine, and it just really burns my eyes, and just like the smell of it, or like being around it burns my eyes. I don't even have to open my eyes in the water. It's just being in a room with chlorine, especially like really, really chlorinated water, it's just automatically walk in blind.
So you can mark the point of fatigue unless you want to get rid of some trust to negate it.
Can I negate the trust from Cora? You're not here, but
That's my trust. Hey.
No, it would.
we all
only,
got it.
No, only whoever rolled the highest got the point of trust for Cora.
Oh,
You trust with me.
I don't want you to get more fatigue.
I'm
No
not
one
getting
gets it. It's
fatigue.
negated. No
You
one...
just spend trust to block fatigue.
No, I'm saving these things.
All right, then Fox, you dive into that first tunnel. You're hit by poisonous levels of chlorine and are just kind of washed back out into your goal.
Welcome back.
I
hate
think Lyric. I think you rolled. Did you want to spend that last +1 to hit a 14 and succeed?
I do.
So both
Absolutely.
Of you succeed. So I need both of you to roll your name die, and just let me know who rolls higher.
Okay.
Both Ozzy and Lyric.
I just tell you it's me. It's not me. When to get Taylor?
Ozzy, roll
What?
your name die, please. Since you tied with Lyric for the highest, we need to determine who actually wins.
Oh, 4.
4. Ozzy,
Okay, yeah,
I think we're maintaining the leadership. We're maintaining the win, so you can mark 14 boxes from your followers. Lyric, you can mark 7, because you
Yay.
succeeded, but you were not the highest. Everyone else can mark 1.
30,000 fans. All right.
And then Lyric. How did you succeed, but Ozzy was just a little bit better?
I would say, I don't know this about Ozzy, but given Ozzy's background of being stunt, you know, I am a yoga instructor, and so we're relatively like agile, pretty balanced. I would say that is exactly how you would envision it. That's exactly what it looks like. I I follow Ozzy, and while I may not be the fastest, I was definitely the most graceful.
Just leaping, grabbing the ball, and in your grace, you are clearly drawing attention. You are this agile figure in the water, and all these other competitors start rushing in. And Ozzy, if I can just start your scene a little bit for you, the
Mhm,
way is clear for you. The ball is tossed your direction. How do you succeed?
Yeah. So are we like in the water
You're
or
in
we're
like
like
these
running around on top of
tunnels.
it?
Some of the tunnels are completely submerged. Others, it's just ankle deep.
Gotcha. Um, yeah, the ball is kind of coming my direction and kind of running. I think maybe there's someone coming up from like a side tunnel situation, and I do like a series of really quick, very loud whistles, and Osborne Pickles the Third jumps into action and like rips another pipe that just like shoots water at that individual and like floods that tunnel and makes them like fly back down this other tunnel, as then grabs the ball and like almost just like kind of runs so fast that kind of can get up on the side of some of the tunnels to pass people and just like chunks it into someone's zone at the end to be like,
Absolutely.
absolutely screw you.
Buzzer sounds. You hear most of these tunnels just get flushed and people just are ejected out to who knows where. And you are left the sole survivor, the winner with the reward. But we're going to take a quick break there, give everyone a chance to grab a drink, stretch your legs, do what you got to do, and we'll come back with the second half of this game. See you soon.
Soon.
Ooh.
And welcome back. Where we left off, we'd just completed the Beast Challenge at the water treatment facility, where clearly we had two people shine bright. One of them coming out ahead, Ozzy, scoring the point, getting the ball into the enemy's zone, and being rewarded with a small cache of supplies, which I believe you have already handed out. And from here, looking at the map, you have two ways you can go, which either to the airport or to the something called the Emergency Congregation Facility. Where would you like to go, Team Leader?
You know, I think it's time to get hot, y'all. Let's just go. Let's see what's left of the emergency. Let's see
Oh,
what's
God.
left there. Let's go. Hot drop. Let's roll.
All right.
Hot drop.
Hot drop.
I defer to you.
Walking up the-
She just shake her whole body like a little chihuahua. Like, yeah, let's go. It'll be fine.
You kind of have to follow a little cliff face as, you know, this chunk of the island was cut out and flattened for the airport. And as you are walking past, you would see one explosion go off inside a hangar bay, and then another one, and then another one. Kind of this chain reaction of explosions down the runway. And you'd hear gunfire for about 10 seconds before it goes dead silent.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm glad we didn't go there.
Yeah,
Guess their flights are all delayed.
that seems like that was a very hot situation. Would have been tactically unsound.
Oh, God.
Good. Okay.
On our way to the emergency congregation facility, you would hear just a handful of gunshots kind of as you crest over a hill. Not nearly the level that you just heard. Just maybe 2 or 3 fairly close pops. And then nothing. And then you'd crest over to see bodies just kind of strewn about. They are bodies of other competitors, but there's more dead bodies than there were gunshots. And they are almost... They're lying very strangely, as if they were positioned.
I'm gonna recommend we backtrack. This looks like somebody's watching this area.
Wait, this is the emergency facility?
This is on the
Or
way to
when we're
the
passing the
emergency
airport?
facility.
Okay. Oh.
You can't simply just get past it.
It's like a decoy thing or like a show of power thing of like, oh, look, dead bodies, we're racking them up, maybe.
I think it's a little column A, a little column B. I think you see all the dead bodies in an arranged way, and your first instinct is to go see why they're arranged that way, and then I would put 2 snipers on that hill.
Okay, ducks behind a tree. just don't mess with that. Like, I don't really have any sort of desire to see what kind of weird sick people just like place them here like that.
Fully agree.
So we just go past? What?
Yeah,
Just go past.
yeah, very quickly, very quickly. In the shadows of like the trees or like rocks or maybe
Try to move in a
on the
serpentine
ground.
path.
Yeah. But bob and weave.
So we are moving past the
Dodge,
bodies.
dodge.
Right. Yep.
Yep,
Mhm.
dodgeball.
If you can
If you
dodge,
can dodge
a bullet, you can
bullet,
dodge
you
a
can-
ball. It's fine.
What?
I didn't stutter. It's okay if I did though, but I did it.
All right.
You heard it right.
There is no sniper shot that rings out. Nothing. We continue on to the facility.
I didn't like it.
No,
On
I'm kind
a
of tired of seeing dead bodies.
bare, rocky
I don't think we're
slope,
done.
you see a very sleek, more modern building made of steel and glass. The sky reflects in it across basically any point in lower than this. You can kind of see just the sky and the sun reflecting off of the glass structures. You're not seeing any signs of anyone, but it's likely that if this is a emergency congregation facility, it's probably underground.
Oh,
So if it's underground, what's the giant glass building for?
sunlight?
Marker.
Oh.
It marks it. It's like, hey, it's here.
I think like my high ground theory doesn't work as well when it's like an underground thing. I think whoever's already there is going to have a better chance, right? That's how that like goes.
I mean, I think we always knew that.
You would
Question is whether they took the stuff and left, or whether they are holed up in there waiting for stragglers.
You see the door just bust open. A handful
Shit.
full of people step out.
Oh god.
I hit the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Person
down.
also
It
hits the
a
ground.
flat, barren landscape around this place.
Yeah.
It just
That's little tall grass maybe. I don't know.
I mean, surely there's like
Bright
grass,
purple.
right? Like I know I'm
It is.
Grum Death starts
like,
military
she's
crawling
like,
towards
"It's
the nearest
fine,
tree.
hey."
It is flat,
It looks ridiculous.
gravel and rock. There is
There's
nothing.
nothing. There's nothing. Hope.
Literally
Okay.
nothing.
Okay, so then
great.
Crum
What do
Death
they-
starts
do they
military
look
crawling
aggro?
towards the nearest rock and looks ridiculous.
They're dead.
They weapons out, immediately trained down at the bright purple figures on the otherwise gray gravel ground.
To be fair, I didn't drop.
And
Her 6-foot beacon.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, hands up,
Person.
hands up
Also
right now.
stand up, hands stand up behind you.
Here. Hi.
Ozzy standing next to me,
My
probably just as
name
tall,
is-
also, or Osborne,
He's like-
hands up as well.
Stop!
did those
The
monkeys
monkey
get?
put his hands up.
Why? Why? Okay.
So,
What, it was a
this
capuchin
is
monkey, right?
a
Yes, they're very cute. It's literally Marcel. It's fine.
It's the frickin' monkey Dexter from Night at the Museum.
Okay, no, they only get to be about 2 feet tall. I was expecting them to be a little taller, so no,
this
it's still
is
half my size.
a cast challenge, which means that you all can choose what kind of battle that you want to do here.
Oh no.
We
Okay.
each choose individually, or we all?
You can choose individually. You can work in pairs. You can all work as a group. Entirely up to you. But
What are we doing here?
I'm going to
Okay.
roll for the challenge so that you know the DC that you're going to be facing. We are facing
gotta
down
stay social.
one Milo Bates, who gets a D8 for his name. He gets a D8 for his profession.
The name
His profession
Milo?
is
Okay.
literally, don't ask.
I really hope he's not a master.
He is D6 from alert.
He's the other military.
Yeah. He's
The
the
real one?
actual military.
Actual military?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets a D6 from alert and a
Guys.
D6 from fidgety.
Oh,
Guys.
okay.
You remember the last challenge? For the last challenge? I rolled 3 d6s, not 2 d6s and a d8.
Oh, good.
Well,
Well,
that
okay.
is a 7 on my part for danger level 4.
Okay.
Okay.
that's
Oh, I'm
Alright.
calling
Total.
social challenge on that one then. What the?
Total of
No.
11.
I'm going.
So 11
deathmatch
is what we have to
unless
do?
Somebody
Okay.
stops me.
So, Orson, you are in. The screen flashes. Orson Berry.
Oh god.
What challenge are you doing?
Social.
Social challenge. You get your name die,
What?
your profession if it applies, plus whatever your social die is, and you can take fatigue to add another die. And you can spend trust to negate the fatigue that you were spending.
Yeah,
Anytime
two
you would gain
trust on
fatigue or injury, you can spend trust.
Folks in the audience, I just want you to know, it turns out playing an asshole in this game is a bad idea.
Yeah. Because if you do deathmatch, I'm gonna do challenge beast to take you down. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna spend a trust with Ozzy to negate that fatigue and take the fatigue die.
What are you adding to your challenge?
I have a D8 for social, a D6 for my name, and a D6 for the fatigue.
So you take the fatigue to add another basically challenge type to this. Like you could add snake. Bite.
Oh,
You could also spend a point of trust just to borrow someone's name die for a moment and use it.
Which is also D6.
I think either way you're getting a D6 out of it.
yeah. I'll spend a trust and borrow Ozzy's name.
Okay.
I'm just gonna borrow this.
So who else is in?
And
I'm in.
I'm gonna also be in.
Everyone's in.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'll go last.
For Fox and for Lyric, we didn't get your little your flash as the screen as you join the competition. What flashes across the screen for Fox as you announce your name, occupation, and just a brief description of what the audience would see?
It's like the almost exact same thing as oh no, where are all the names? Where are all
Lyric,
the names?
Ozzy, Orson, Frank.
Yep.
As Frank, except I have a gun, but it is backwards. Because I don't know how to use a
For the
gun.
love of God.
And
And then it's just
like
my
a
hands
really-
coming in and turning it the right
Yeah.
way and then
Yeah.
coming back out of the frame.
And then it's like oh thank you, and then it's just like oh it's like let me do that again, and then it's like a recut of the same swing in. I'm really picturing like the Borderlands like pause
Mhm.
or whenever like they're doing the
Yep.
intros for the each character, and it's just like Fox Burns, Dolphin Trainer, and then it's just like kind heart, strong muscles, complete idiot.
Himbo.
And
Love it.
Lyric, your name, profession, and what they would see.
Okay, yeah. So you see, like, um, I'm gonna call it, uh, throwback to the conversation before stream. We're gonna, you're gonna see Lyric St. James, and it's gonna be in this, like, very big, like, simple font, and it's gonna be, like, B-roll of, like, what I would consider a Love Island montage shot, where it is just, like, them, like, um, it but at the end, you start seeing what I would consider a different side of Lyric, where I wouldn't say that it's like a scary, but it's like very. I hate saying this, but it's the only way I can describe it. It's very like gymnasticy, like very Ty Lee like mode, like where she's just real bendy and real flexible, and she's kind of like highlighting that, and it says Lyric St. James. I was gonna say just all we have is each other. It just in quote. That's it. Like,
You're gonna live, laugh, love your way out of this.
yeah, I am. Thank you.
All right.
I am the actual embodiment of live, laugh, love. Just so you know, that is literally yes.
Is anyone spending any acquisition?
Oh gosh, no.
This is like
I'm gonna use
Mm-mm.
Wait, what's the acquisition?
it's like your weapons, your survival gear,
Oh, yeah,
your
no, I
recon
am.
gear.
Well, if I use it as a bat, does that count?
If you are adding a weapon, you can use it any way you seem, any way you deem, but your challenge automatically becomes dangerous. Which means if you fail, you get
Yeah.
an injury.
Yeah, I'm adding it.
Okay, so then mark it off. It's gone forever. And then once you make your roll, you roll a d4
Oh,
for
wait.
every level of the acquisition, and that highest d4 gets added to your total.
I'm gonna
JK, I thought
add
I had two
survival
of these.
gear.
I only have one. I'm gonna add survival gear instead.
All right, so everyone can roll. You have a challenge number of 11.
What do I add for the survival gear again? I'm sorry, the D4.
A d4, yep, and that d4 gets added on
Are we-
top of your highest die.
Are we a
Okay.
meets it beats it table here?
Yep.
Okay, 11.
That's a 9 from Ozzy, 11 from Orson. I keep wanting to call
Orson.
you Orton.
You call me whatever you want. To
Out
be
of
honest,
nowhere.
my boss calls me Big O.
I beat you.
What'd you get?
15.
7, 11, 12, 13.
13. Frank?
Big old 8. It's the only thing I've rolled this game.
Wow. Your dice are not very happy with you right now.
No.
So, Frank,
They're
as
just
you
waiting.
pull up on these individuals who are armed, staring down at you, how does Deathmatch fail you in this moment?
Well, I think Frank, he's just, being the giant asshole he is. He's very overconfident in his own abilities, and he's going to, grab a rock in each hand from the ground and come running up at him. And, I mean, they're probably going to shoot him.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
So you have to
Oh,
mark
no.
a point of
I know,
fatigue.
what a shock.
You have a hero. No, yeah, you have a hero point that I gave you before the game started.
Oh, but
I
that
don't
would
know
only
if
get me
that
to a
would help
9, right? Or is that
no,
going
a
to be
hero
It's just a
point is a
reroll.
reroll, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure, I'll use that in reroll. Thank you.
Please don't die.
It's a 9.
Yeah!
I got one above everybody. Woo!
You
Only
mark a
try,
point
Mike.
of fatigue, which I think is going to bring you into your first injury.
It's actually because I used the trust last time. It is my final point of fatigue
Okay.
before injury, unless getting 4 automatically takes you to
Nope.
injury.
No, it would just be
Okay.
your next point. Which, as just to a reminder to all of you that if you would get an injury with a little dot in the box, you get an advancement to go along with it.
Oh,
So
cool.
some of the injuries are beneficial. But yeah, Ozzy, team leader, as you see Frank run forward,
Anymore.
getting shot at, rock in each hand. unfortunately, why doesn't it go your way?
Yeah, I think like I was going to kind of like my goal was to kind of like hop up and be like, oh my god, like try to like do the same fucking thing that we did in the first place. Cause one trick pony baby. I'm like, sees the gun, like start to shut, just hits the ground again, and her and the monkey both just start like barrel rolling out of the scene. Just like just scraping themselves along the rock, like nope, 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 nope.
Your
Noping
team
out of the
leader,
situation.
the most trusted, most skilled, most dangerous, most deadly member of this team, drops to the ground and starts barrel rolling off to the side. Do we have a 10, 11, 12?
11 is me.
11? Meets it, beats it. You did succeed, but you were not the best. What happened?
I think Orson just sees the gun go off, sees the leader roll away, and is just shrugging, like, "We got off on the wrong foot. We're not killers. We don't have to do this whole weapon thing."
One of them, rifle pointed directly at you, is about to pull the
Okay.
trigger, but finger lifts off. Clearly ready to hear your plea. Did not get shot today. Add that to your resume.
Was a good day.
Oh god.
I have to use my
Um,
AK.
We got a 12, 13, 14,
No, that's right. No, 13's right.
13. You also succeeded, but you were not the best. So what happened?
Rude. Okay. So, I would say, like, seeing Ozzy, like, roll, I would preemptively, like, as soon as I saw it do the save, but I would see our former leader being like, and it would be a very quick roll. Hey, I'm following suit. Hey. Like, hey, hi, my name is Lyric. And she's just like, please don't shoot me. like she's just like, don't do that.
Yeah, and then Fox, since you did roll the highest, you can mark 15 boxes from your follower count. Everyone that else
First time in my
succeeded,
life.
which was Orson and Lyric, you guys can mark 7. And Ozzy and Frank, you can mark 1, as well as a point of fatigue for failure.
How did 10,000 people enjoy that moment from me?
It was.
They were
it
the
was
ones rooting against
cinematic.
you. They're like,
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, shoot that guy.
Well,
Okay,
Frank,
shit. Like,
How everyone else
Wait,
is
so like
feeling.
each box is 10,000?
yes. Frank,
Oh.
as you, not Frank, Fox, as you have rolled the highest, you are, the leadership position is thrust upon you. How do you succeed? What challenge did you roll?
Challenge beast.
How do you use challenge beast to succeed here?
So, if Mike hadn't failed so hard on his roll, I had to like rework the scene, in my head because I was.
I'm sorry for that. I was hoping you would get to kneecap me.
It's fine. It's all right. I had time to retcon it in my head. So, since that was taken care of for me as I was lunging towards him, because the minute I saw his like finger on the trigger about to do something stupider than me, I lunged at him with one of the ropes from my kit. I'm capitalizing on like agility and like strength on this one from the challenge beast, and then once he hit the ground, used that to hog tie him, and then whipped with the rifle around at the other people, which I added a dice. I was allowed to add a dice from like my training, right? I used that for the hog tying because you have to like wrestle dolphins. I don't know to get that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never trained a dolphin.
Clearly.
LC doesn't do. I'm not a marine biologist.
Yeah, you
How shitty is this zoo you work for?
I know, right? But
First of all, who said I worked for a zoo? And after I have like one I'm like crouched and like one knee to the ground kind of thing, and the other foot that's bent up is on his back, and then swung the rifle that I have from earlier up and pointed it at the people who were pointing it initially at us. But I don't fire or do anything. It's just like a cautionary thing, but I'd lower it once I realized they were lowering theirs.
From
Please don't point
hogtied
that at my head.
under you.
Lower it. I'll swear. Lower it to the side.
Do you hogtie Frank or Milo?
Break.
Okay, so you probably saved Frank's life. Gotcha.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
The figures, very confused, kind of look between each other and just start taking like these sideways steps, like circling you. Weapons still up. You just don't move. Just stay where you are. We don't want to have to kill you. Just gonna walk past. And honestly, don't even waste your time in there. It's locked. There's a code. Unless any of you stop them, they would kind of just slip off and just...
I am hog-tied and bleeding, so I will not be stopping anyone today.
What kind of besides the guns, do they like what kind of gun is that they have on them?
They have a shotgun as well as a crossbow.
Good. Okay. I would really help my Darrow fantasy. I will pass. Okay.
And while you did succeed, no one got shot. The loot has now left, unless you can find a way to get into that bunker.
So there's like a door, but that's got a glass dome over it. Does the glass dome like look down into
So
anything, or
the building itself is basically like a steel and glass shack, and there's a steel door with a numpad. Past that is likely an elevator that will lead you down into the congregation facility.
Question: did they even try the handle? Is that how they know it's locked, or did they just be like, "Oh, that's a keypad, it's locked"?
There is no handle.
Like, I never know the code. Damn.
I know,
okay, they googled the
right?
handle.
Let's try.
are there like probably like way up high or anything, but like is there any sort of like exhaust vents or like fans, like AC unit, like anything like that maybe I could send Osborne up and around to the door with through?
Yeah.
Yes, this monkey is a G.
I know.
Thank God for this monkey.
I know. Can someone please?
And alternatively, can me and the monkey make it up there? Because I can scale buildings and do crazy shit. And I don't know if I fully trust the monkey to know how to manage through hallways back to the door that we need opened. But if it just needs to be Osborne, it can be Osborne.
Give you a choice.
Okay.
You can send the monkey in. He is trained. It would take a while to get through the vents, get to anywhere useful, gets to the elevator to send it up. All the while you're sitting and waiting. You can do that. Or you can visit another location.
Can I shoot the handle?
There is no, it is just a solid steel door.
What the fuck? That's not how you build a door.
And it's not scalable for little stunt person with also the help of a monkey.
It's
so maybe
like
I could speed it up a little bit.
But it's getting up to the top, getting the monkey into the vent shaft, and then just waiting for him to climb all the way down in the facility, figure it out, and get the elevator up.
And I can't fit in the vent shaft. Okay.
How would that attitude?
Well, Fox.
Also,
what do you want to like wait in the open, or do you want me to send the monkey, or do we want to go somewhere else? But no one's been in here. It's been locked. Or someone's inside and locked it. We'll find out. Or we don't find out.
Did you untie me?
No. How what is the mechanic, I guess, for trying a code? Like, just luck.
You'd be here for... Hold on.
But like, what? Just if I got like a lucky thing, if I was just lucky.
I have to look this up.
While you're doing that, new game plan. I am not leaving this game content with the ending unless Osborne wins. So jot that down.
Yeah, just the monkey needs to make this
No
out.
matter
Yeah.
what happens, the monkey is living. Like
monkey
no
will live,
matter
yeah.
what.
No, not living. Winning. If this
They
monkey
kill the
does
last
not
person
win,
monkey- the
with
monkey-
their hand.
That is as players, we
Yeah.
have made this pact. The pact is sealed.
break the game, but we all don't survive. It's break the game, but the monkey wins.
Yep.
It would take you. Oh wait, no.
You'd be looking at over like billions of codes.
Yeah, it would take you
I
about
don't
15,000 hours.
I'm not asking how long it would take Hoop. I'm asking what if I got really lucky.
I could
They're
promise
asking
you,
what they
you
have to
will
roll
not.
to see if it. Okay, they're asking what they have to roll to see if they can get lucky on the first try, basically.
Before we make any decisions, can I try 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yes, you
Oh
can.
my
Yeah.
god.
It is a 6-digit
Yes.
code.
Oh
Okay, I
shit.
try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
Okay.
I tried
Are
0,
you
0.
trying
No,
0,
I
1,
can't.
2,
I'm
3,
tied
4,
up.
5?
0, 0, 0,
Like
0,
a tornado's
0.
gonna come out or it's gonna lock us out or like something wild.
69, 420.
We need to make a decision!
Boobs.
0. Yep. No. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
69, 420.
What?
Star.
0, 9110. Duh.
You were not gonna accidentally guess this code.
Is there an
Damn
actual
it.
code?
There is.
I quite. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is there like
What do we send the monkey or do we go?
Is there anything
Is
right
that
on like
go?
the door
Let's go, let's
frame?
go, let's
It's
go.
a solid door. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's
Come on,
go.
let's give up with the code and just make a decision.
Fox, team leader.
I don't like it.
Let's smash our way in.
Hallway.
So you have the hallway complex, you have the business park, you have the observation control tower, or you have the reactor facility.
There's only one line here.
The reactor
There's
is
two.
redacted,
There's
which
reactor
means
and
there's
hallway.
good shit.
The reactor is the fun choice.
I thought the
Oh,
fun choice
sorry.
was hallway.
Yes.
The
Sorry,
hallway complex is the funny choice.
I'm looking at the
Right?
mental, the acuity testing facility. Yes, you have the reactor facility or the hallway complex.
The reactor's redacted. What's there?
It
What's
is
there?
redacted, so you definitely should not ever go there. There's nothing
should
important
totally
there
go
to see.
there.
Please stop doing
Why?
that, Hooper. All right.
Well, like, I really want to win, and I feel like if I go to the reactor facility, we're gonna get disqualified. And LC wants to do the funny hallway. So, hallway.
Okay.
You just want me to list off this 40-point instruction set that I have.
I really do, and I don't want you to repeat it.
As
For all
a
of us who
GM,
listen
no,
to
I
see.
don't. As a player, sure. Why
Absolutely.
not? What the fuck
Why
does
not?
it
I
mean?
think
This is
Like,
entertainment.
It's,
So-
it's what the people want. It's
Fox.
the unreasonable
as
choice.
a GM, sir, no.
Fox, where are we
Alright.
headed?
I told you.
Okay, final answer, the hallway complex.
Just ripping the band-aid off. We're going to the
We're going
maze.
to the hallway because Fox, as a character, is like, I don't want to get disqualified. I want this. Like, I
You're
want this win.
literally little, Ozzy. You're gonna be fine.
So question.
Or
I
for
want to
my-
go to the off-limit zone. That's so
Well,
cool.
then next time when you're leader, you can go to the off-limit zone.
Just in the middle, we're sitting in the hallway.
Just sound the
halfway down.
deathmatch
Yeah.
I'm
alarm.
done doing this. We're going to the other place. Everyone backs up.
Question: do you leave me behind, or do you drag my
No.
tied up ass with you?
Orson will untie you.
No, don't untie him.
But
Okay.
not till the end of the whole entire conversation, a decision has been made,
Don't untie him.
and then
Yes,
we're like,
we are
"Oh
leaving
shit!"
you.
Like, okay,
We can't just leave him behind.
Yes, we
I'm
can.
no, we
He's on our
cannot.
team.
That is bad vibes.
He said
no.
that you were gonna die. He said that he was gonna make sure he wins and that you were gonna die first.
That's
That's
the
cute.
game.
It's
I didn't
so
say he was
cute.
gonna die first. I said he was gonna out.
Oh, it's the game? It's the game, so I
Yes.
should leave you to die.
Yes.
Shit. Yeah, you should.
Mhm.
I don't.
Yeah, we're
would
leaving
not
him.
like you to.
Oh,
Bad-
I'm sorry.
Bad juju.
Also,
I
this
really
is
wish I
going
was
on,
still the
I'm
leader.
untying. I'm like, no.
in a
No.
TTRPG setting where I don't want anyone to sit out for the next hour and a half.
I untied him.
Okay.
I did.
I'm not
As
gonna
that
stop
whole
you.
conversation, he's like, "Yeah, you're right." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, we get it." Like,
Come on.
I mean, honestly, like truthfully, if what you guys would do, so like legitimately, I created this character to be a giant asshole because I read MilSim and that's the only thing I could come up with as somebody who would do military
somebody who
simulation
was
stuff.
terribly awful.
Like
Love
just
it. I love it so much.
he's the fucking worst. If you guys would, if that's what you would do as characters, just leave me behind, I do not begrudge you that
Well, there
at all.
is
I would not.
There is a precedent in the rules for you all splitting up.
Not doing it.
You're getting chug along by lyric.
I don't care.
All right.
I untie. And
I'm not
I
gonna
don't-
stop.
Thank
Have Rumble
you.
untie him.
Well,
Yeah.
Fox.
I'm not that aggro.
I mean, I know this character is going to get narked eventually, or murked eventually, considering how I'm
Narked.
playing.
Sorry.
Gotta happen.
We're gonna narc on
Narc.
him.
close enough.
Well, as we make our way towards the hallway complex, it is a fairly barren stretch of land. The island is getting a little more quiet. The occasional gunshot and explosion is getting a little more further apart time-wise. You're seeing fewer and fewer survivors in the distance. You are approaching stage 2 very quickly. But we do come upon the hallway complex, a challenge that is marked by nothing more than a small painted white shed and a challenge terminal. You are not the only team to approach this challenge, as there is already a team waiting there for you, who just wave. And according to the terminal, which plays a little infographic video, it says that more than one team is required. You all must cram into this elevator. The elevator will stop floor after floor. One person must get out at every single floor, and you must follow the directions you have been given perfectly if you wish to escape.
Oh boy.
That's everyone on the team.
Everyone. You and the other team are about to cram into this elevator.
Right?
Oh boy.
Have you guys just been waiting here?
Yeah, that takes 2 teams.
All right, man.
How long have you been standing here?
20 minutes.
Jeez.
Oh, okay, that's not
We
long.
took a nap.
And you're like,
How
nobody
is
came
like
up on
everything
you?
else that you've like seen? Is it as horrifying as what we've seen?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we saw someone burned to death.
Oh,
God.
we saw explosions and guns and yeah.
That too, yeah.
We got a monkey.
That's cool.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
capuchin.
Does the monkey
You
have
guys
to
got a
play
monkey?
separately?
No.
Oh.
Anyways,
Alright,
should we
somebody gets a
go try and
health
kill each
penalty.
other?
What?
Wait, I thought we were just trying to survive. To
Well,
do
okay.
just first.
We're trying to survive, but they're you don't think that once we get down there, they're gonna be like, just kidding, kill each other.
See, this guy.
I mean, I guess if we get down there and it's phase 2.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I
We're
don't
like-
I don't want to kill you, but I mean, if they
No,
make
no,
us,
no. I don't want to kill you
Yeah.
either. Yeah.
You guys got any weapons?
Like if you try to kill me, like I'm sure my friends will try to kill you
oh
as
yeah,
well.
absolutely.
So.
They
You
look
guys-
very
Yeah.
very capable.
Ozzy says that, and Lyric
Giant
is
assault
like,
rifle.
like just smiling, happy, but like entirely like shotgun slinged across the front. She ain't
Yeah,
even putting it on her back.
You were seeing
She's
the
like,
faces of people who have been through shit and they're just kind of numb now. Like, yeah, we might die.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get in the elevator.
I'm just covered in dirt with like twigs in my hair from rolling on the ground. That's it. No other thing. Kind of wet.
So
We're all a little soggy.
A little
this
damp.
challenge is called
We
the
only have one
second
pair of
turn
shoes.
on your left. I have a D8 because it is an exhausting challenge. I have a D12 because of the labyrinth itself. I have a D8 because it's daunting. I have
I
a
feel like
D-
you're making this up. I'm sorry.
I have a D10
Thank you,
because
Holly,
it is
thank you.
endless. And I get 2 D6s for the other team.
We could have gone to the reactor and blown everybody up, but
I defer to the team leader.
Okay. That is a 17.
Oh fuck.
I literally can't roll that.
There's some of us that can't even roll that.
Well,
Rude.
Is there any
I
way to
can.
upgrade our
I-
die with something?
You get a
I have a
D10
D10.
from your monkey because it's an advantage.
I get a D10. I've been rolling D6s for him.
It's a D10.
Oh no!
Just an
All
extra
right.
damage die.
Hey, new games, new games.
Yeah.
You can also spend your equipment to add a D4.
love.
So, who is in? This is
I'm
a
in.
What is
I'm in, yeah.
right?
this is
What
a
is it?
challenge beast
Challenge
challenge.
Let's go. Let's go.
Orson
Yeah,
has to be in.
And you can mark
And
fatigue.
what was the number that you freaking rolled?
17.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark fatigue to get another one.
Mark fatigue
Okay.
to get an extra challenge die. You could spend trust to borrow someone's name die.
So when it's
I have
another
So if I
challenge
spend-
die, it's like my challenge piece is a D8. I get another D8 when I mark
You
fatigue.
could choose a different
Or-
challenge, like social
You choose
or
a different one. That's
deathmatch.
right. That's right. Okay.
So
And I can.
can I do 2 challenge?
Yeah, you can spend a fatigue.
Okay.
So if I spend a trust to take Ozzy's challenge die, I get a D8 for that.
You get
Yes.
the name die.
Oh, name die. So D6.
But spend a
Um,
fatigue to get a challenge.
Yes.
I mean, you just keep throwing things out there. Okay.
So then you can get your
Can
social
I-
die if you spend fatigue if you wanted.
Yeah.
Use my
I hate this. Okay.
career as a extra D6
Mhm.
with the oh my god, argument that I have to remember routine trainings.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Same
then I'm-
argument with coffee orders.
100%. It is
And then I'm gonna
entirely
use
up
in
to
this-
you if your occupation fits this challenge.
And then I'm gonna use the D10 that I got from guessing that you were drinking Arizona tea before
Absolutely.
this match started.
Yeah.
On this
Nice.
That shit was so good.
I really need to succeed this by
God,
1, 2,
beast.
3, 4, 5, 10 so I can
Okay.
bump up
And remind
to a D8.
What are we trying
I
to
only
do?
need
One
10 more
time.
follower boxes to upgrade my thing.
remind me again how many of these I get to add the top 2 plus a D4?
The top 2 dice plus the highest of the D4 pool that you roll. So if you're spending equipment that gives you 4 D4s, you'll roll them all, but only add the highest D4 to your total.
Okay, so highest
spending
2 out of my
survival
2
gear.
D8s,
Not
1
right
D6
now,
and 1
Holly.
D10,
Holy fucking
and then the
shit.
1 D4 from my survival gear.
Correct. And then mark
And
off
you
for
only
your
use one
survival gear.
acquisition. Well, at a time.
Acquisition.
Yes.
Acquisition. Okay. And so, like, if they're all level 1, or if like I have 2 survival gear, does that make it a 2?
It's level 1,
2D4.
but you have multiple uses.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
All
I'll
right.
use my recon gear. I'll
You
throw
all
someone.
roll, and if you think you got the lowest, you can start us off.
I got a
Spending
5.
survival gear
A
for the record.
5.
I'm just.
Oh,
I didn't want to
boy,
spend any more fatigue to
bud.
get a better dice, so
I'm
I got a
literally
3 and a
just-
2.
Oh my
Do
God.
you have trust with anyone that you could spin and
No! Why would I have trust? Look at this character.
I know. Have you met? Have you
Oh.
met him? Have you met the military?
Is 0 a 1 or a 10?
A
10.
0 and a
Zero's
D10 is a 10.
Is it 10?
Okay.
Okay, so we have a 5.
Oh no.
Are we going top down,
What
or should
is-
we just shout our answers out?
I know.
What's
I was
the
like,
D4
I'm-
again? Is it just a possible an extra number, or do I add?
The D4 is
for-
added on top.
for everyone.
I did so good.
If you're spending acquisition, your D4 is always
Nope.
added on top.
I'm not.
Beautiful.
I'm not spending shit. I'm.
Oh.
I did a 20.
Me
Got
too,
10,
Tay.
16, and then a 4 on my D4.
I did an
yeah.
18.
I
18.
I also got a 20.
I
I
had to roll
also
max
got
on
a
everything
20.
for that.
We're all high fiving. High five. High five. High
Me,
five. High five.
me,
high five.
me, the player behind this asshole character, loves this for you guys.
So,
I'll say that I threw my other walkie-talkie to Fox, or no, who else got the 20?
Me and Fox.
Me.
Oh, both.
Yep.
Okay, well, Fox is the center
Three
first.
20s?
So
Yeah.
we're
So
talking to each
I
other
did-
like,
Yeah, yeah.
left, right, no, turn
Wrong.
right.
so from the 3 of you, I need you all to roll your name die and tell me who gets the highest.
Okay.
Please, guys, let me have this. I want to
literally
upgrade.
rolled the highest I can roll. Oh, good,
I
Holly.
did roll a 6.
I rolled a 5.
Fox?
I
I
love these
also rolled a
cyberpunk
5.
die.
5.
Ozzy,
My little edge runners coming up winning.
Ozzy, you come out on top. You gain 20 followers.
D8 name die,
Everyone else
baby.
has
Fuck.
succeeded. You gain 10. And Frank, you gain 1.
Okay.
As
So does it go over?
once
Like,
once you hit
I
the
clear
top,
and then...
clear it and then continue.
I feel like Frank is, you know, when on those like reality shows when they have a goofy character and they start playing like as all like the theme music
Yeah.
under him. I feel like that's the situation.
All
All right. As we all cram into this elevator, one by one you are let off, and a crackled, monotone voice reads off instructions. Step out of elevator. Walk 3 steps forward. Turn left. Take 2 steps in that direction. Look right. Turn left. Walk forward until you reach a door. Open door. Step through doorway. Do not shut door behind you. Turn left. Walk down that hall. Count the number of doors to your right. Stop at the door twice the number of doors you just counted. Knock on the door twice. Wait for a response. If there is no response, try the doorknob to see if it's unlocked. If the door is locked, turn around and walk back to the main hallway. Continue walking down the hall. Take the first right. Walk straight until you see a stairwell. Climb the stairwell. Count the number of steps you climb. Once you reach the top, turn right. Go a number of doors equal to half the number of steps. Walk down the hall until you see the sign for the restroom. Step through the restroom door. Enter and close the door behind you. Turn on the sink. Use the soap. Wash your hands. Dry your hands with paper towel. Exit the restroom. Do not shut the door. Turn left and continue down the hallway. Take the second left. Walk straight until you see an elevator. Press the button to call the elevator. Enter the elevator when the doors open. Press the button for the ground floor. Exit the elevator when it reaches the ground floor. You all remember that perfectly, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Coffee.
My 20 says it
Coffee.
does.
My
So.
18
Yeah.
says I
20
do.
also
Frank,
says that
as
I
soon as-
do. Thank you.
Frank takes 3 steps. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, no, Frank. As soon as the instructions are done, Frank is rubbing where his hands were tied and goes, "Wait, what?"
You were just
Can
kind
you
of
read that?
shoved out the first floor. Door closed. One by one, you all step off. All right. Starting with our 5, starting with Frank. You are staring
yeah.
at a thin corridor full of doors and stairwells, and most of them look like they circle back to nowhere. What happens to poor Frank?
So this is my first injury because I'm going to be taking a fatigue from this.
Oh.
My 5th fatigue. So
I need to roll for your injury.
Okay,
Oh, no.
The way Hoop has been
Right.
rolling, I'm so fucking
A
sorry.
D20.
it's all right. A
It's a
D.
A
fifth-
Wow.
D20.
A 15. You have a large open wound.
Okay, great. I already had
God.
bullet wounds, so let's add to that. So this goes exactly what I thought it was. Frank stumbles down the hallway, stands still for a good 10-15 minutes trying to remember anything the voice said, and then finally just says fuck it and pulls open the nearest door, at which point a spear shoots out of the door and stabs him in the side.
Well, good news for you. You become lost, and the production team has to send a extraction team to come and get you and pull you out. But
literally pull me out.
you do gain a tier 1 redacted acquisition,
Ooh.
which is an
Cool.
11, which is a set of keys.
Ooh, okay.
These are redacted. They are tier 1. They cannot be used in any challenge that is not redacted.
Got it. Okay. Here's hoping I
So we
live to
can go
redacted
to the
challenge come up.
redacted places.
I don't know.
If
With
I-
that open
if I-
wound, you will
if I-
not.
If I die, search my body. For the love of God.
We don't know where you are. We've
That's
lost
true.
you.
That's true.
Yep.
We've
Uh,
lost
Giving you
you.
anything.
Orson, you succeeded at this challenge. If just barely, but you were not the best. What happened?
It's actually almost robotic for Orson. They repeat back to themselves everything that the speaker says to him, and it's literally just step, door, turn, step, door. It's exactly like getting coffee, repeating off. Scares the barista, does not scare Orson.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
And this is absolutely picking on the player behind the character, and I'm aware of that. Did you
You're allowed.
close the bathroom door behind you?
Hey, that's not fair.
I told you I'm picking on the player, not the character. Did you close the bathroom door behind you?
I'm gonna roll a d4. We're gonna say evens, Orson doesn't, odds, Orson does. That's a 2. Orson does not close
Did
the
not
bathroom,
close the bathroom door. Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know why that stood out to me so much, but it's.
I
I was like,
know.
okay.
Why did we remember that? All right.
Fox and Lyric, the two of you are just neck and neck, and you make your way through. But the two of you were not the fastest. Let's just go even odds. Even as Fox. Even. So Fox, why don't you kick us off? How you succeeded, but you were not the best.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a funny route with this. So I think they did get lost and like initially, and then retrace their steps back to either what was the elevator they got off of, or a new elevator they just don't realize it. But they're like, oh, I remember the last step being involving an elevator. So they get in the elevator, enter the elevator, and press the ground floor. That's how they get to the exit.
How many doors after the stairwell did you have to go?
You have to count the number on the right and then double that. Oh, what?
It's half as many steps as doors.
Lyric.
Half as many. Is that the second one? Because
No,
I
you
dissociated
go.
after.
You go up the
I
stairs.
just- All I
remember
it's
is the
like
bathroom doors,
The
so.
third section.
Same.
Because if there were 2 times where you count the door or something, I dissociated. I forgot.
Lyric.
I have not taken my
I can't,
medication yet.
yes.
I'm sorry.
You also succeeded. What happened?
Yes. She she does everything right except for she closes the door and then she remembers that we gotta open that door. And she goes and does it.
You're just a hair behind because you had to go back, reopen it, and then
Yeah,
go to the elevator. Yep.
I gotta.
Okay.
I remembered.
What was the first step?
Someone clipped it, I'm sure.
Help
Chat!
us, chat. You're our
don't
only
look
hope.
at them.
Is it-
Look at me.
Is it turn left?
No.
I don't know.
I did not expect Hoop to make us actually remember everything he said. I'm really
I know, I
glad
love
I
it.
I
rolled
honest
low.
to God, I
Everything
almost
except for the
froze.
thing that Hoop asked me.
I know. Sorry.
It's-
I had
Holly?
already known that I rolled a 5, so I paid 0 attention to what he
Holly,
said.
it is so obvious. It was the very first thing Hoop said.
The very first step.
The very.
Go.
I can't help you further.
That's
What was
okay.
that?
We can move on.
Guess. Just guess.
All right, Ozzy.
It was step out of the elevator.
Let's step out.
Okay.
Oh.
Ozzy, you
Ugh,
were
I'm
the
in panic mode.
fastest. You made it. You won. What?
Yeah. Flying, right? Little feet, lot of speed, can just blur. And I think is, radioing back and forth between, especially since like Fox and Lyric are a little closer together, so that way we're kind of like working on like, okay, what was this, going on and on. I think at one point in time, because granted my snake die wasn't the one that like helped me win, but I did put a little snake in there. I think at one point in time I hand the radio over to Osborne and have him duck down another hallway as someone's like following me, and he like turns on the radio as they yell like turn left, and it's like wrong because they're talking to each other. So then it like distracts some of the people behind me until Osborne can like come head back. But yeah, I think it's a lot of just like distracting anyone that gets on my tail and making them think that I am doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And I'm so lost the whole time.
I'm gonna pick on Taylor because I have to pick on you all. How many times did you knock on the door?
God.
Twice.
You
Yes.
did knock twice, absolutely.
Yes. I remember that one. One
Knock
moment,
twice,
please.
wait for response, check
a
if it's
moment.
locked.
Yeah.
Hoop, a moment of your time. For the entirety of this cast, and something I have not gotten to say for a while, surprisingly. But hey, Hoop, fuck you.
You're welcome.
Feels weird that that's our
Hateful.
catchphrase here.
Well, Ozzy, as you reach the end, you hit the elevator, and it does not bring you to the ground floor first. It brings you to a separate floor where there's a cache of supplies. There are 4 sets of close combat melee weapons.
Ooh.
Okay.
There is a Horton Hunter crossbow.
Ooh.
Does it hear a who?
There are 4 sets of survival gear.
Okay.
As well as there's 2 pieces of a redacted acquisition. The first one is tier 2, and it is a swipe card. The second one is
Copy that,
tier
no one knows
3, and it is tranquilizer darts.
Those also go in my pocket without anyone seeing those 2 things disappear to the world.
What are you doing? All right.
She's hedging her bets. What do you mean?
Yeah.
But we can't be friends if she does it.
We can. I'm a very good ally. I'm stacked.
True.
Well, as your elevator rises back up, the other team is not with you.
Oh no.
And in fact, the
Really?
elevator door closes, lowers, a few moments later, opens back up, and Frank is just kind of tossed back out to you, and then it lowers again.
Oh,
You did it.
well, you're not dead. I'm sorry, you're bleeding from your abdomen.
Hey, you probably need this. Hand them survival gear.
Oh,
There's probably first aid in there. Yeah.
thanks.
I'll also replace the one that Fox used. So you're back up to 2.
back up to
How
1.
many does Lyric and
I have one.
Frank
I've
have?
not used mine. Not once.
Okay, so then
I-
you can have the other one.
Okay.
And actually, as you go to hand him survival gear, you see that he has survival gear that he's been holding on to. So if you don't want to, like,
I think if I give this to you, all of us will have 2, and then we have 1 extra.
cool.
I'm actually
So-
out.
Oh, you're out. Okay, then you
Because
get
I
another one as
spent
well.
both of mine.
Okay, perfect. So then that should be then 1 on Orton. Or now you've got me messing up the name. I was right earlier, Orson. And then 2 on everyone else currently. And that should be 4, right? Because I essentially gave each of you 1 of the ones I just got.
And what about the weapons, Ozzy?
Yeah. I guess I hold. I'm just holding like a club, a machete, like some brass knuckles. I'm like, is anyone good at like hitting things?
Yeah.
I'll take the big blade.
Okay. And there's a melee for person. One melee for everyone? Everyone on melee? No?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
You
I
take
would
it,
love a
take it.
melee.
Okay, so we got one for Fox. We'll give because we need our poor fake military man needs some sort of defense.
He's fine. I don't understand. He's fine.
It's fine.
He's fine. Then I'll be holding the last melee and then the crossbow, and I'll just look at Lyric.
Yeah,
That one?
Yeah.
The punchy? Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
At that, you would all hear the Claxton sound, which from what other people have said and what Google has told me, I picture Siren Head.
Great.
Mhm. Hot.
And immediately the snow picks up. It turns into a blizzard around you. And gunshots start going off.
Oh god.
I get down.
Where
sure.
from?
We are in phase 2.
Oh, God.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay.
This is it.
First
this
thing
is
we
weird.
do in phase 2.
Saluting my friends on the Titanic. Okay.
First thing we do in phase 2
Okay.
is to scout. Basically, you are just trying to get your bearings on what is going on. You can use any challenge you want. Whoever wins this gets a D10 for the second phase of it.
Okay.
I will.
So we're all rolling individually.
Any challenge we want, you said?
Mhm.
Or yeah, any capabilities we want.
I'm going to
And we're
roll up.
scouting?
Figure out a way to make this a social
This
challenge.
is a D8, a D6, a D6, and a D8.
Challenge. Okay. So
Uh,
that is.
Okay.
Yep, and yep.
On two
Okay.
D6s and two D8s, I rolled a total of 8. I rolled a 2 on every single die.
I feel nothing
Wow, you
for
suck.
you, Hope.
Oh
Fantastic.
my god, my brain
Yeah.
has shut down. What is my pool? Okay.
So
my
the difficulty
die,
is
or my
6.
name.
Perfect.
That's cool. Guess what? I failed by 1.
For my monkey.
A 5.
You failed a difficulty
I did
of
a 5.
6.
Here's the thing. I need you,
What's
military,
the
to get your
difficulty
shit together.
I need me to get my shit together.
Oh, thank god I rolled a 6.
Uh,
I'm now getting to roll 2 d8s, a d10,
Sorry,
and
that's
a
a total of
d6.
10.
I love
realized
this
I need
game.
2 dice
I'm
for
on
that.
leveling up, baby.
Yeah, no, I got a 2 on my D8 and a 3 and a 2 on my 2 D6s. So.
You want to throw
11
some
That is
survival
my
gear in
total.
there? Get a D4?
Oh yeah, sure. I guess I could do that.
Yeah, you can succeed a roll tonight.
you literally could not roll worse than me. I got a 2, a 1, and a 3.
Oh my god.
So that's a 5.
So
I
I'm
look
adding
at
the
it.
D4 to make it an 8 instead of a 5.
But I can if I survive, if I do a 6, I surpass it, right?
Yep, 6 or higher.
Oh, okay, then I'll do the survival gear I was just given, because that's just 1 away.
Raph,
That's a 4.
buddy,
So
I love you so
9.
much. You are...
What?
Raph just
Someone
gave us a
gifted
whole
Tyrion
bunch of
subs.
gifted
Yo,
subs.
let's go.
Oh, thanks,
Thank you so
Brad.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like,
Massive news.
If anyone doesn't know, Turtle RW is one of my longtime friends for real life. We've known each other for 20-ish years, so you're the best friend. Thank you.
You don't have to lie. You don't
Gross.
have any friends.
I know.
All right.
Wow.
No. All right. So
Alright.
difficulty
I
of
rolled a
6.
17.
Christ a lot. What? Excuse me?
I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not even using my stuff. I'm just rolling well.
I love that.
You're
Please keep doing that.
shenanigans.
Agreed, honestly.
Hey, buddy.
An 8, a 4, and a 3. You're welcome.
Did you add a D4 to it?
No, but I can, I suppose.
You only take the two
You only
highest
take
die.
2 of those.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Oh,
So
I'm
that's
talking.
a 12.
That's a 12.
That's
Yeah, no,
two.
that's okay. Yep. Fine.
Good
Still.
lord.
You're still doing great.
I forgot that on this roll. Sorry.
So we have an 8 from Frank.
Yep, an 8 from Frank.
We have a 6 from Orson. We have a 5 from Fox.
10, sorry.
No,
And-
no, I 9. I used the D4 and rolled a 4.
Oh,
We have an
no.
8, a 9, a 10,
Good roll.
a 12,
11.
from Lyric,
11.
and 11 from Ozzy.
We got straight.
Wait, we got a straight, yeah.
Royal Flush.
So we win the
Yay.
game, right?
We won.
that's how it
That's how
works.
this
Yay,
goes,
we
right?
did it.
Thanks, everybody.
That's
I,
the game.
Yeah.
I have a villain point.
I knew
Oh,
it.
no!
I fucking knew it. Cass!
I'm gonna roll this here d6 and subtract a d6 from everyone's total.
What?
Hey, man, come on.
All right, I won't do it.
No, wait, oh, wait.
No, do it.
That's
I
not
was
what I
ready.
meant.
Do it.
I'm
Do
fine.
it, coward.
Stories. Let's tell a
Is that-
story.
Wait,
we're
hold on.
all, we're all gonna fail. That's why he's.
Yeah.
Okay, is that soup?
Not soup. Pasta.
Not
Not
soup?
soup.
Ozzy.
We're on a good track record of not soup.
Alright, alright.
No, Lyric. Lyric came out with a 12.
Lyric's the leader.
So Lyric, you gained 12 follower pips. Everyone else
Okay.
gained 6.
Oh, I think I level up. I do.
Lyric, you also gain a d10 for the next
Yes.
bit of this challenge.
Okay, let's go.
As you scramble around through the blizzard as trying to make sense of anything, you would notice that there are 2 threats ahead of you. There is a defend and a seize, which is the same case for every phase 2. Your yes. So your defend is basically going to be, of course, that it is a blizzard. No one can see. There are gunshots just popping off left and right. You are collectively all going to try to defend yourselves. You don't really have any allies, but if you had allies, you would try to defend them as well, just to try to keep everyone safe in the chaos. And your seize, in your scouting, you would see that there are markers that have popped up in the snow. These markers, you know without a shadow of a doubt, are indicating where the final deathmatch is going to be. If you choose to seize, you will basically get to determine where the deathmatch is held. If you win the deathmatch and win the seize, you get to determine the fate of every single NPC.
Wow.
They're just like random places or like other locations, like
They're-
the volcano or the
Yeah, they are kind of scattered around. You can basically go up to them. You could activate ones where you want the deathmatch to be. You can deactivate the others. Basically, you're determining where the deathmatch takes place. So, Ozzy, or no, Lyric, you won
Yes.
the scout. You got your D10. I assume that you kind of convey what's happening to everyone else,
I do. Absolutely.
and then you all get the choice. You either move to defend, which is to keep each other safe from the stray bullet in the middle of a blizzard, or you move to seize, which gives you narrative rights at the end of the deathmatch.
We all decide individually, or we try to
Individually,
decide as a
yeah.
group?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oftentimes, this
Well.
is where you'll split the team.
I'm gonna-
What does C's do again?
Yeah, go through
Like,
that.
what is it? What?
take the
real
control of the area.
Yeah,
And
what I
so
thought
all
of
the
that.
other NPCs, we basically have to narrate how goodbye,
Mhm.
or we're defending against them, and
Seize
so we
gives
don't get
you-
our asses shot.
Seize gives you narrative rights for the deathmatch, which means that I could not kill any of you.
If we win it, though, there's
If
gonna be
you
a
win.
challenge there or something. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Frank,
So-
I'm gonna move for seats in a deathmatch zone. It's best to get a tactical advantage while we can.
You are not
Please.
worried about the safety of yourself. You are just going for these beacons. You are going to seize.
That's Frank, baby.
Okay. Anyone else? Everyone does have to
Seize.
participate. There can be no support.
Seize.
Okay.
Seize? Seize?
Seize.
The means.
Yeah, seize.
Is anyone defending?
Tater.
Not a bad way to split, probably, right? A couple people have our backs. A few people are making the moves.
Sure.
Orson will defend.
Orson is defending.
Lyric is also going to defend.
Okay. Well, the two of you that are defending, you're going to be defending against the alliance that you are technically part of, but in this confusion, they don't know who they're shooting at. So I'm taking a d6 for Zara's name, a d6 for Zara's profession, a d8 for being bold, and a d8 for being leader of the alliance, plus a d10 for the blizzard.
Isn't she our friend?
She is, yes, but it is her faction that is shooting at you because they don't know who you are. No one can see anything.
Okay.
That is a 10 plus a 4, so a 14 for the two of you that are defending.
What challenge?
I feel like this falls under Challenge Beast, because you are sprinting through the snow, trying to get to these various pillars. Oh, wait, no, sorry. You're defending. You're not seizing.
Crap.
I mean, I could see this as snake mode, basically just being hiding
Okay.
yourselves away, just trying to be unseen, just trying to keep distractions away from your teammates.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can take a name die, and I believe Ozzy's name die is a D8 as well.
It's a D8 now.
So
Oh,
my name
mine may
die,
actually
Ozzy's
be.
name die is a D8. And I can take a fatigue to pick another challenge to add on as well.
Absolutely you can. And you can spend acquisitions if you'd like.
Can I spend acquisitions after the fact?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna save that for now. I don't think I can spin Office Assistant into this.
All right.
But
What you got?
I can D8 for name, D8 for Ozzy's name, fatigue to take a D8 for social game, and a D6 for challenge beast.
Yeah. Roll it up.
Okay. That is going to be a 15.
15. Lyric?
Okay, so my name, yep, I did all of that. I'm okay, just the top two is 16.
16. This is where my villain point is going to be spent. And this DC is subtracted. This D6 is subtracted from everybody. But I'm not going to roll until everyone is rolled.
Okay,
No.
great.
Vetoed.
Thanks.
Illegal.
Fine.
The other three of you that are sprinting across the snow-covered landscape, this is absolutely a Challenge Beast challenge.
Oh.
But you can spend some fatigue if you'd like to add, like, Deathmatch or Social Game.
If I add fatigue and I'm already on, does getting an injury clear out my fatigue, or is it still maxed?
You
Okay,
get
so
another
then I would
injury.
get another injury if I spent.
Did you
Okay.
take an advancement for getting that injury?
I did not know.
They're in the bottom left of the character sheet.
Okay. Take challenge beast up to D8 then.
Beautiful. All right.
And
If I use my fatigue right now to pop an injury, it pops an injury, right? Because it'll be my fourth fatigue.
No.
Jesus.
Or
Once
then
you,
the
once
next
you can't
time I
mark a
would.
fatigue, you would mark an injury.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So I can do one more before I get hurt.
Oh
Okay.
my god, you're kidding me.
How low did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
I got a 4 on 1d6, a 2 on another, and then a 1 on the d4 and a 1 on the d8.
What acquisition did you spend for D4?
Survival gear.
Challenge page is 8. D10. Oh my god, my music got so loud in my ear, and I'm trying to do kind of math. Okay, good point. Okay, and then I think I am going to use. We are. What did you say when we use a weapon it becomes dangerous? What is the meaning of that?
If you failed, you take an injury,
Oh, okay, cool.
which you already on full of fatigue. So if you fail, you would take an injury anyways.
Yeah. Okay. And then that gives you what does acquisitions give you again? A D4.
Number of D4 is equal to the level of the acquisition.
Beautiful. And I can only use one acquisition time. I can't use like
Correct.
two.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. 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 I'm trying to decide if I want to use my trust to get Orson's name die, or if I think what I've got is enough.
I'm sure it's fine.
Using your villain point.
Yeah. Oh, I also need to roll separately for you all because you're not facing a team. You are facing the mountain. The cold, which is a D10, a D8, and 2 D6s, which is awful. So you're for the three of you, your secure DC is a 10, not a 14.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
I'm
let's
gonna
roll it. Roll it.
spend my trust with JT's character to use their name die.
It's a D8 for you.
Okay.
So that's
Okay. Oh my god, you saved my ass. Oh my god, thank you.
mine's a good roll, but I don't think with whatever
You can
rolls
always
I'm
trust an
okay.
intern.
I got a 16 total using my acquisition, which is just going to be the assault rifle to do cover fire, essentially.
Okay.
And Osborne's on my shoulders, like turning my head to where baddies are.
I got a 17 and I used the close combat melee weapon.
Okay.
Trust.
So everyone can subtract this number from your roll, which is a
Wait,
3.
Before you do that, can I add my +1?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay.
So everyone subtract 3.
Fuck.
All right.
Did anyone fail?
Yeah.
It's
That's a 4 now, Hoop.
So you mark another injury. Let's see what injury
Okay.
you got. Which is a 5.
Shot through the heart.
Which is a ringing head.
Okay. Gonna take
Tinnitus.
Deathmatch up to D10. Write down
So-
ringing head.
I shoot my assault rifle right next to his ear.
Oh, god damn it!
As you
Like, I'm sorry, I couldn't see you.
as you were
Yeah, they make a lot more
sprinting
noise when they're
off,
real, huh?
looking for these beacons. What happens to you, and why did you fail?
I think so. We've established that Frank here is not very good tactically, as much as he likes to think he is, and so I think he's gonna just take off. Like he's gonna get the brass knuckles he was given on his hands and just sort of take off running towards the thing. But he's trying to like run low so that he's less of a target, which is just in snow. That's not a thing you can really do. And so he's kind of just like very slowly making his way towards the thing. And I think he steps on a mine that somebody had left there and has just enough self-awareness that he hears the click and he jumps, and it's this this weird fairly central explosion mine, not a like actual landmine that would decapitate you, but the explosion does give him, a ringing head or possibly just a concussion.
More of like a sonic burst than like actual shrapnel. And you were just set sprawling into the snow, come to land, head just ringing. Did anyone else fail?
That +1 puts me back over the
Oh
cap.
my god, Tater is going ham
He's
behind
going fucking
you.
nuts, so
I
no.
know.
He's got the zoomies.
Also, his glasses break just so
I'm-
we can
I'm-
off.
I'm dead on the DC with my +1 hero roll
Was that a 10?
from Matt.
I don't
It
remember
was
which.
it was dead on 14 after
14.
the subtraction. Yeah.
Anyone go lower than a 14?
Not for their task.
No, yeah, this is for defend, not for.
Yeah, just in general.
Oh,
If anyone rolled
if
under
it's
14.
Oh, in
defend,
general.
I got a 13
No, I had-
after the subtraction.
I got a 14.
It's 16 minus 3.
Lyric, what'd you get?
11.
11 is unfortunately now a failure because I am an
Yeah.
awful mean person.
I had to think about it.
At least you
Okay.
admitted it.
You said it.
Did you
to be
use
honest.
a weapon?
I didn't.
Okay, then you just mark a fatigue. And how does it go poorly for
Oh,
you?
okay. I would say Lyric has probably been maintaining at this point, and the reality of the situation has kind of set in like fully now for her, and she's like, it's pure panic. It's like she doesn't know what she's doing. She thinks that she is like doing the right thing by following suit, and it's not a vibe, and so she's like, and she kind of freezes, like,
You mark 1 fatigue. You and Frank both gain 1 follower dot. We had a 13, I believe.
No, 2. Oh, yeah.
13 from Ozzy. You did
Yeah.
succeed. Your DC was only 10, but you were not the best. How did you succeed at this siege mission?
Yeah, it's a blizzard. The snow's like up to her chest at this point. It's real slow going, and I think, it's both a benefit because it's technically half cover and a disadvantage because she's wading through so much snow and it's so freaking cold. But I think kind of does some like warning shots at like people's feet that manage to get them to kind of like step back a little bit. And I think then too probably comes in after the sonic boom messed up poor Frank and surrounding people to just keep pushing the line and made it in there.
Hitting beacon after beacon, just flipping them off or on depending on where you want the last fight to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have
Osborne's helping. He's hopping, so I only have to get halfway there, and he'll hop and hit the button, and then hop back to me, so I can
Osborne
trudge back.
MVP.
I think we
Yeah.
have a 14 from Fox
Mm-hmm.
and a 14 from Orson. Then you both to roll your name die and see who gets higher.
7.
7.
Wait.
I don't even think Fox can roll that high.
I don't think so. Yeah, my name die is just a D6. I
For
can't.
Fox, you succeeded, flying colors, but Orson outshowing you just a little. What happened?
So trudging through snow is just like swimming in a strong current because they're both water, but one is frozen. So it's a little bit tougher because of gravity and physics. So it's just like attempting to swim. And I'm talking like full freestyle windmill arms going, and it's kind of like propelling the snow. It's kind of like a little snow plow situation going on, but like this baked bean of a dolphin trainer can only resist wind so much given their brawny stature. So that definitely draws them back. They're going fast, but there is definitely like wind resistance and snow resistance going on that is unlike
Yeah.
swimming in any current that she's ever been in.
You're hitting like a beacon. You see the next one blinking through the snow when you're trudging towards it, but you're just
And
kind
it's
of
like
falling behind.
the full hip swing.
Mhm.
Full hip swing.
And Orson, team leader thrust upon you once again. How do you defend your companions from these just stray shots as someone just takes like full auto and just starts firing into the snowstorm?
I think Orson panics, sees that Frank has been harried by a mine, and Lyric has fallen off of also defending, and it's just like doing what they can to sort of tackle into people and shove their aim like way out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. That does mean that you all did win the seas. Orson, you gain 14 followers. Everyone else that succeeded gains 7. And the two of you that failed gain 1. Orson, you're the team lead. Your team won the seas. Where's this deathmatch taking place?
I mean, the volcano's right there,
Absolutely
right?
it is. Absolutely it is. I have 2d6, 8, 10, and
Could I also like buddy up next and whisper to Orson and like show the key card? It goes to something redacted. Just a heads up.
Hey, I've also
Okay.
got keys that I found when I got stabbed.
The volcano's really cool though.
I think volcano makes the most sense.
all right.
Okay.
I mean,
it's good because it
We're
means we
all
have the
really
keys so no one can
trained.
get in the redacted areas
Everybody's-
anyway.
Everybody's been somewhere with a volcano.
Yeah,
It sounds warm.
definitely. Well, as the snowstorm kind of starts to clear a little, you're noticing that everyone has kind of been ushered towards this beacon which you set, which is to the volcano. I am going to roll my dice pool here. Everyone is about to roll a death match. There is no helping each other. It is just, oh god. I rolled a 10 total.
Okay.
Everyone will roll your name, your death match die, any acquisitions if you have them, and you'll take fatigue to add another die if you'd like, but that is it.
You can't use trust.
No, in a death match?
I saved it and I didn't know this rule, Hoop.
Same hoop. All right.
I'm glad I used it last time.
Okay.
What the absolute
I didn't
fuck?
roll well on it. It didn't super help. I mean,
And it's deathmatch. Okay, great.
Deathmatch.
Okay.
Yo,
if
that
I
seven
take
put me
a fatigue right now to get an injury, can I use my advancement in this roll?
You get it immediately.
Beautiful. I'm going to do
Oh.
that so I can bump up my occupation die real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
I rolled an
What's my
11.
injury, Hoop? It's my first
15,
injury.
20,
I don't know. I don't have anywhere I can type that,
a
but
12, a broken hand.
solid. Cool.
Okay.
Good thing I have a monkey to help me.
What's
I got 4
what's-
hands to
What's
spare.
my injury, Hoop?
Frank, I don't know if you can take another injury.
I've got on the chart. I've got.
Oh, sorry.
I've got
The,
the first two
top
filled.
3 injuries they're not used in a one shot.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That
then
explains-
I don't have a broken hand or do I automatically jump down to
So
that?
we
third
jump down to the 4th injury, which
Gotcha.
does come with an advancement.
one? Okay, cool.
Okay, then
What
I
is-
will not be kicking
Oh, no,
open,
my head's okay.
taking another injury. Never mind.
You will be killing yourself if you take an injury.
Yeah, thank you
Fatigue
for
adds
letting me know.
a D6.
But you get to choose a different challenge die to add.
A different, or I can choose the same one
Oh.
twice.
You cannot use the same one twice. It has to be different.
Okay, I'm going to use my hero point and re-roll.
Okay.
is real bad.
I got an 11,
11.
just for the
I
record.
also got an 11.
Both beat the
I
10.
got a
I-
12. I got
I
a
did
12.
spend an acquisition on it.
The good
Ozzy
use
and
of that.
Fox.
You said
Thanks,
challenge?
friend.
Oh no, deathmatch.
Deathmatch.
Sorry, my headphones died, so I'm still building my pool.
Mm.
I got distracted for a second. Okay. Name, die. Deathmatch.
15.
15.
And we're just like in an all-out fight right now. Is that what's happening? Like us and other people, or just us?
Just us?
No, everyone has been ushered to this point.
Okay.
Gotcha,
Ooh.
gotcha. Okay.
Where the 15 is the highest, I believe.
Sorry.
Like a point of fatigue. Mhm.
Hey, come on.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah. That's D10. Okay. Oh shit, my D10 went flying off the room. Okay. Oh god, love this new one. That's a 10.
Play where it lies. No, okay.
So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Get out.
All
Gross.
right.
Holy fuck. Okay,
Gross.
Tay.
I rolled a 10 on my 10 and
Yay.
8 on my 8 and then a 4 on my D4. I got the max I possibly could, fucker.
Hell yeah.
So that is 22 followers.
And then I rolled 1s and 2s on everything else.
Everyone else gains 11 followers.
Oh,
Nice.
yay. All right.
Ozzy, does that bring you to the next level of your name
I
die?
think it does. Yes, it does. It does. My name die is now a D10.
Incredible.
So that's
I
Well-
get a yay. I get my DA. Yay.
Ozzy, not only I can use the -1 cast, but it's a 22. Unless you give me 13 more of those, it's not going to make a difference. Ozzy, your team won the seas. You won the deathmatch.
Yeah.
You get to determine the fate of your competitors. Anyone at this table, in addition to the NPCs. So, Zara,
That's such a fucking power move.
Bullshit.
does Zara
Taylor's
live or
gonna kill
die?
everyone.
Zara, which one was that? That was the
The
first one we
leader
met?
of the recover of the redeemed cult.
Of the cult.
The cult
Oh.
leader.
Shh, goodbye.
Dead. Cora
Absolutely
Moss, the one that you locked in a cage.
They froze to death. They're not here.
They're not here. Just fucking cut him out the narrative.
They're stuck. They're stuck in the cage.
Milo Bates, the one that you met at the elevator.
Oh. He does, but it's the saddest moment of where I'm like, I'm so sorry. I know we said we had to do this. And he's like, yeah, we had to. I was like, I'm so sorry. As someone else shoots him.
NPCs taken care of. This would be the point if we were doing full game where like other NPCs would step up to take over the faction, like new NPCs would kind of work their way into the narrative. But we don't need to do that. Because this is one-shot mode. As the snow clears, as you're all standing there at the top of that volcano, there's very few people left. I need everyone to send me a private message that lets me know if you are here to break the game or if you're here to win. Breaking the game means that more than one person can win. Here to win means that you are going to be the solo, or you're trying to be the solo winner.
Wait, did I get a say on a PC? Is that what you said, or is that now?
For the NPCs, you basically determine.
Okay,
all their
good. I
fates.
was like, oh god, I don't want to be the one to decide this.
Know that if multiple people choose to break the game, if you would come down to a fight, you can just say, nope, and no one has to die. But if even one person says that they're here to win, some killing's about to happen.
Prisoner's dilemma indeed.
Yeah.
What will each of you say?
I just went with my gut. Didn't want to think twice about it.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Just waiting on one. You know who you are. You know what's in your heart.
I know that you know what's in my heart, but I don't
I
know
know
if
that
I
you
have the
know that I
strength
know
to
that you
do
know
it.
that I know that you know. Oh God,
Whatever.
how's it going, Kylo?
It's a tough choice, guys.
This is not Sophie's choice. It's fine. You're gonna
Not
be fine.
it's Orson's choice.
Do y'all want to feel better? Look at this
Oh,
little
look at
bean.
Biscuit.
Look at that little ball.
Oh,
He's so
that is the best bean.
cuddled. Oh. You wouldn't kill the owner of a little bean.
Okay. Ozzy,
How's she gonna eat?
because you won, because you were the leader.
Yeah.
You get to determine how the deathmatch breaks up. Basically, there are two paths. You get to determine who is in each group. You could send yourself to one group and everyone else to the other group. You could split it, down the middle. But you have no idea who chose what. And if either side contains a person that's here to win, that side is going to have a death match until there's only one person remaining.
Oh, fuck.
No pressure.
Okay. And of just us, like all the
Just you.
NPCs are kind of dealt with currently.
Yep.
Oh,
Any
God, guys, we
NPCs
did
that
so
aren't
good.
dead are in the process of killing each other.
Hey, real quick, guys. Before everything breaks loose for us, I just want to give everyone a quick little high five. Good job. Look, did you think we
High
would
five.
make it this far? Oh, fuck my hand. High five with this hand. Did you
Orson
we
gives
made
you
it
the
this far?
sweatiest high five.
Mine's just so sweaty back.
Is it sweat?
Yeah.
Is
They
it
stick
sweat
together
like because you're
briefly,
nervous?
like
Orson has not stopped sweating despite the cold.
It's like, just what I don't know. That we made it this far, and I definitely signed up for this thinking that it was just a summer vacation with more like the Temple Run vibes. Definitely isn't.
Me too.
I am terrified of you, so you go that way, pointing to Frank. And I'm gonna go this way.
That's fair. Hey, I just want to say I'm excited for whatever comes next.
Yeah, me too.
Terrifying.
yeah.
I'm gonna dancing in a circle. Whispers back and forth between Osborne as we try to make our decision. I think I'm gonna send Lyric and Frank to one side.
Lyric and Frank.
Me and Fox and Oz. Why you
Orson.
hope you've ruined me, Orson? You ruined me because
okay.
now I've got Osborne too and Orson, and I want to say Orton.
You made the choice.
My boss calls me, hey you.
Hey, you.
Oh.
Ozzy, Orson, and Fox. The three of you step off to one side of this volcano. If there is one among you that shows that they are here to win, we are about to have a death match.
Hope you fucking kill each other.
Rude. Excuse me.
Of the three of you, not a single person chose to be here to win.
Yeah!
Good
Team
for you
happy
guys.
times.
I hate the fucking prisoner's dilemma. What a nightmare.
The other
I was hedging my
No.
bets that a dolphin trainer and an assistant would not want to murder.
The other team, Lyric and Frank, as the two of you are kind of separated off, staring at each other. Frank, you can add a d10 of a backstabber die.
Oh no!
Thanks, guys.
I'm not rolling anything. The
Oh,
two
good.
of you
Thank
are
God for
rolling
that.
your death match dies. Not saying your total out loud, sending me your total.
Are we
Just-
also
Can we-
rolling name and occupation
Name.
or just
Name,
match?
occupation if it fits, your death match die, you can spend a fatigue to add another challenge die to it,
And then I take a backstabber die.
and you have a backstabber die. Holly, you
Can
get a
we
plus
support-
You
one
have a plus
from chat.
one.
I don't.
Yes.
Are either of you using acquisitions?
I used mine on the last roll.
And okay, so acquisitions would be
a
like
weapon.
the brass knuckles or
Or your
the
shotgun.
gun, or the gun that
Or
I
the
have.
gun.
Mhm.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna.
What are you using?
I'll use my gun.
Did
That's
you
good.
roll? How many d4 are you rolling?
For
2
that
for
one,
the
it's only
shotgun.
Shotgun's level
Yeah.
2.
2.
So 2.
We have to just watch this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, I want to
It's
support.
gonna
I do
happen
too.
fast, I imagine.
Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Done. Grabbed. Oh, okay. Rough. Okay.
Just send me
So
a
I add
message with your total.
So I add the d4s with my top 2,
You
correct?
add whatever the highest d4 that you roll is.
Okay. And I just send it to you. Yes,
Send it to me,
All
yeah.
right.
Let me know what you rolled on the d4. This one.
Okay.
And then your total without the d4. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
With a difference of 1 point.
And
What?
Oh shit.
Two of you stop, look at each other. Weapons are drawn. Lyric pulling out the shotgun, taking aim, feeling the weight of taking a life on your shoulders. You pull the trigger and hear a click. Your shotgun has been
No.
sabotaged. You rolled a 14.
I did.
You don't get to include the 3 from your d4, which means you rolled an 11 versus Frank's 12.
Real
No,
quick
they
though,
both rolled
did
12s.
you add the +1 from chat, Holly?
No.
That is
That's
a
12. They're both
12
12s.
with the plus. Would you tied? We are rolling your name dice now.
oh god.
Oh, bet. Okay.
Roll it and send me your result.
Stressed. Why is this so stressful? Why is this happening? I blame
Wait,
Taylor.
did somebody actually, was that just something you said, Hooper? Did somebody actually
Nope.
do something
No,
off screen to
someone gave
sabotage?
her a +1
They
in
gave me,
chat.
No, the shotgun.
Oh!
The shotgun sabotage.
Someone
That
sabotaged the shotgun.
oh my god.
Okay.
Was that a villain point
Do you want
request?
me to tell you?
You just send it to me.
Okay. Stupid. Okay.
So stressed.
The two
I
of
am so
you,
stressed.
seeing that shotgun click, it is tossed to the side. The two of you just lock up at the top of this volcano, and it is a twirling mess of trying to wrestle with the other person, trying to get the advantage until someone is flung into the volcano. Lyric, what is running through your mind as Frank is released from your grasp and tumbles away from you?
Yes. Oh.
What is the
Holy
weight of a life against Lyric St. James?
Uh, Lyric does it. I would say, does it without hesitation, but she understands the heaviness. But for her, she recognizes where she's at and the game and what it means. And so for her, while it was difficult to accept, she did it without hesitation. So it is fucking. I would imagine me like tussle, and it's like a full like 2 legs. Like one of those
Yes.
like the
Monkey
accent.
flip.
Yes, like one of those scenes where it's like what, and she just boom, accidentally is like, oh, okay, but that means that I'm still alive, so that self-preservation kind of kicks in for her. She's like, well,
And you stare as Frank plummets and you see the others running over to you. The four of you
Frank
are now
has the most shocked look on his face because this asshole
Funny.
never thought this would happen to him.
I love this. It's okay, Holly. It was number one of her mantra. Live, bitch.
Yeah.
Live, laugh, love.
well.
But laugh.
Got this.
We're living and now we get to laugh and love, man.
And now we get to laugh and love, baby.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The three of you, as you come running over, you know that you all chose to break the game. If Lyric chose to break the game, you can all form an alliance and you can find a way off the island. If Lyric chose to be here to win, we're about to have another deathmatch roll.
Jesus Christ.
I hate myself.
The three of you, come running up, stop just a little bit short as Lyric is still staring down, looks over to make eye contact with you all. Lyric chose to break the game.
Good.
Let's go.
You were the one I wasn't sure about, so I sent you with the scary guy.
I was honestly
sent the
expecting you to be
messages I
like, Frank,
sent.
go over there, and the rest of us are going this way.
Well,
Frank, get
What's
out.
Frank gonna do by himself?
It was very much the you seem a decent fellow, it's a shame to kill you. Like, that's why I put it
Yeah.
in chat, because I meant it. Like, so sorry.
Oh,
so if
okay.
Frank had won that, we would have then gone 1v1 fights between Frank and everyone else until either Frank was killed or Frank wins.
I feel like
Oh,
we
God.
should get the opportunity to have that scene of everyone just kicking Frank.
Oh, the JoJo gif?
We saved
JoJo
you
gif.
from the volcano just to bring you back up and kick the absolute
just
shit out of you.
just beat me down.
Well, as you were standing up top of this volcano, that blizzard starts to subside, and you hear gunshots going off as survivors are being picked off, as production crews are just starting their march up this volcano. And then you hear like the sound of metal kind of grinding against metal as a lift just rises up from the volcano itself, with space for a keycard.
Ding.
It immediately starts to lower until the ground, splits open, closes back on top of you, and you are brought down into a room with hundreds of monitors, with staff, with food and drinks and clean clothes, and they are at your beck and call. Anything you want, they are here to serve you. And you see other people down here, other survivors that have been supposedly just sitting here and waiting. But the four of
How
you
did you
have
get here so
survived.
fast?
Hear someone call out, "Been down here for a while. Better buckle up. I haven't found a way out yet."
Orson offers the production crew to get them coffee.
No job
I
as a
help.
PA.
I help
1000%.
Orson get everybody coffee.
Well,
Thank you so much.
four of
Oh
you
my God,
have
it's so warm in here.
survived Deathmatch Island for now.
No.
All right.
Hey, come on now.
Thank
I
you
did
all.
well. Why
Season two,
can't I
baby.
just do well?
Thank you all so much for being here. This game is a blast. I love it so much. Thank you to everyone that came to support us. We love you all so much. Raph, thank you for the subs, you amazing friend. But I do want to go around, let everyone tell you who they are, where you can find them on the internet, and then we will get on out of your hair. We'll go. Elsie, do we need to start with you?
No, I've got 30 minutes.
Okay, then we'll do the same way we did intros. So first up, playing Ozzy Dill tonight, Victor of Deathmatch Island, or at least rules breaker of Deathmatch Island. Taylor.
Me and Osborne to the grave. Hi, I am Taylor, or at Potato on the butterfly site, or at underscores before and after on that which shall not be named. This is a bit of blast playing your little Ozzy Dill today. Just a little bean that absolutely never did anything wrong in this entire game, did not cause multiple deaths or anything, is just a little guy. You can find me here pretty frequently every other Saturday for Fabula Ultima, as well as every other Monday for Lancer, not Dustgrave, Hell's Land
Kate,
Gate.
Okay.
close enough.
I'll remember it eventually. I won't. And you can
Trauma.
also find me over on High Shelf Collective, where every other Tuesday I play any Werewolf 5e game. It is absolutely amazing, blast, horrifying, terrifying. We're gonna die. Come join for that, as well as every other Wednesday in a Beacons game ran by somebody here. That way, that's the way I point here. Though season 1 is donezo, but guess what's coming? A little mini side story before we get to the second season, which a lot of us in here,
Actually,
over
yeah,
half of
the
this crew
entire
is going to
cast.
be in it. Yeah, we'll have
Cast
Coop
is
and
here.
LC joining in on that, as the three of us are chaos, I'm sure. Is that all that I have going on High Shelf Collective? I believe so. And then on Fridays, and every Friday for a hot minute, I'm over on a new channel called Entropy Emporium. If you haven't heard of it, you should totally check it out. It is a very, very cool, fun time. And I am running a Thirsty Sword lesbian game over there. If you like Mad Max, if you like Jack and Daxter, if you like Borderlands, that's the vibe, but really horny. So come hang out. It's an absolute blast. And last but certainly not least, wherever you listen to your podcast, listen to Bloom and Blight. It's a Girl by Moonlight podcast. I am the director for it, which is the GM. The wonderful Anna and Kit, who you see on the channel a ton, have been producing, editing, making all the magic happen. They've been working so hard, and we have a beautiful cast with Logan and Candace joining us. We are kind of in like a bit of our like mid-season kind of break, give everyone a little time to chill for the holidays, but we do have holiday special, so you should like listen to that and keep up to date on all the fun stuff there.
Heck yeah.
I probably forgot
So
things, but
many.
that's it.
But there's so many things. There's too many good things.
I
There's so many
honestly,
good things.
genuinely, normally when we get to this part of the stream, everybody else has like one thing and I have like 17. So you make me feel much better by being here. Thank you.
I haven't done shit for months, and we're back. We're back
Yeah,
with the
we
video.
back.
We're back in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Over to JT.
Hello. I'm JT. I'm at Weebjeet everywhere. Tonight I was Orson Berry. Just so nervous all the time. You can find me on Wednesdays over on High Shelf Collective every other Wednesday running Beacons. The Beacons of Farlight Season 1 has wrapped, so we're starting the new Beacon Bite with 3 of the lovely people here. We're calling that one Fates Forged. It is a goofy little gross punk post-apocalyptic world where society is beginning to recover. It's been a lot of fun. We're using the beacon system. You can find me, of course, also over on Entropy Emporium as the local proprietor of such a place. On the 18th, you will get to see the debut of one of our new shows, Project Reach. It's a cipher system that is a dot hack style heist game. Takes place in the internet, where I will be playing in antivirus software, who is around to help the actual players. You can also find me on January 27th on Entropy Emporium. Amber is helping facilitate a game of Our Traveling Home with a few lovely, wonderful people. And then we have another campaign in the pipeline, a nice, fun, goofy little time that is going to be a little more horror-themed. A Horror Masks game run by JD. We will be getting promos for that set up and everything very soon, but Horror Masks, very fun, very cool. I think that's everything for me. You can find Entropy Emporium on socials at Entropy Emporium everywhere. Otherwise, come hang out, come say hi, hang out in Lost Caravan, which is where a lot of us here spend most of our time. Because Hoop has been very nice to us for some reason and keeps feeding us, so we keep coming back.
I mean, clearly it is so that I can put you in situations like this and cause emotional damage.
Emotional.
Oh, Elsie.
I guess that's me. That's me. Hi, I'm Elsie. I'm optimistic on all social media. I'm not gonna spell it for you. It's above me. Where can you find me in the next few weeks? Well, as far as stream games go, I'm not back till Duskgrave because I'm going into hibernation tomorrow until I have to go back to work on the 18th because it's been a weekend and I'm about to go back to work again. I'm on 2 hours of sleep. Let's go. Where am I on the 22nd? I'm right back here for Duskgrave, not Duskgrave, whatever the fuck we're calling it. I don't know. It's trauma. If you haven't seen Duskgrave, go watch it. Everything's on YouTube. It's a wild fucking ride and it's not slowing down. Ow, oh my god, an eyelash literally just fell in my eye. Anyways. Beach episode was not fun for us. It was fun for us, but not for our characters. Great time. I play just a fun little guy. I have no mental trauma. I have no mental instability. I am doing just fine. Everybody knows it. Nobody comes there to watch me. They're all there to see Apophis. On the 23rd, Taylor, I think I can mention the Girl by Moonlight game, right?
Oh my god, yeah, because I forgot it. Yeah, say it.
I have it as 8:30 a.m. It's not 8:30 a.m. It's 8:30 p.m. over on High Shelf Collective. We have Girl by Moonlight. I'm so excited to finally get to play magical girls, but we're totally spies. I am so hyped to live out my childhood dream to be a totally spy and a magical girl at the same time. It's gonna be lit. Then you can
Look,
find
they
me
are
on
magical girls.
They are okay. To be fair,
I
they are
quite
magical
literally,
girls.
I didn't know there was a movie. It's on YouTube. I watched
What,
it.
there's a movie?
Clover does a magical girl transition to put on her spy suit.
Only
canon.
Clover?
Yeah, everyone knows. I didn't show anyone else on campus.
What
She was
the
like, "Oh,
fuck?
look how cool this is." Yeah,
Of
it was a
course.
thing.
And then on the 24th on High Shelf Collective again with the Beacon Fights with Hoop and Tay, which is exciting. I've never played Beacon in my life. I don't know what I'm playing yet. I have a few ideas, but all the choices really stress me out, so we'll work on that. And then Heart on the 29th back here with Doc for the second part of our 2-part series. I play once again, just a little guy. I do not have a love interest that's in my head that I keep dreaming about. I don't have a type. I don't have a trope. I'm not following any path. This could only go beautifully for me. On the 30th, we're playing Haunting of Beacon Hill. Beacon Hill? Is that
Duncan
Danny's game?
Hill. Duncan.
Duncan Hill. Thank you. Which is Danny's game. Part 2 of that one as well because we bullied Danny into a part 2 because we broke her game the first time by saying, why do we need to be exercised? We'll just kill them before they can exercise us. And how did we do that? We killed the youngest person there who was just a little guy in college trying to be a paranormal investigator so he could be my boyfriend. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. And then on the 3rd, if you want to come see a birthday special, happy birthday to Elsie. I'm getting traumatized on Singularity with our Call of Cthulhu campaign where I play another just little guy. I'm sorry. I'm just like listening to myself talk about all these little guys. My not dead fiance who's also trying to kill me. I'm gonna stop myself. I'm so tired, y'all. It's so great. I'm gonna go.
Over to Holly.
Take it away, Holly.
Hey, I'm Holly. I'm OMG Holly D everywhere on the internet. Please find me there. I've kind of been on a hiatus, and I don't have anything the rest of the month that I am aware of. And but come February, I'll be on High Shelf doing Die the RPG with Nate and Taylor. Help me out. Wild Sea.
He's coming back.
Yes.
We'll figure it. We haven't come up with the date for Wild Sea,
We haven't got a date, but
my.
it's coming back.
I want to keep playing. I love it so much.
I also play a little guy there.
They're so adorable.
But
You
she's
did
a
not play a little
Mothran.
guy and die.
I don't. I am the dictator, so no one likes me. And then, but for Wild Sea, I do play a Mothran, and so I'm very excited about continuing those 2 campaigns because I love both of those characters. I'm waiting for Lost Caravan's February schedule to come out. But other than that, that's it for me. I don't have anything else.
Heck yeah. And then over to I am military. Mike.
Hey everybody, my name's Mikey Fatum. You can find me on Twitter. It's called Twitter. at Vengeance God. You can find me at on Blue Sky at the same name. You can find me at TikTok of Vengeance God 2 and on Instagram at Broken Infinity Films. I am. You'll see me every other Saturday on Neon Lights RPG, playing Bite Marks, a werewolf RPG, where I play the alpha and a much nicer character than I did today. Um, uh, I also have 3 podcasts. The Ace of Geeks podcast, which has a new episode coming out this week, which is where 4 best friends each bring a piece of media they consumed that week and talk about it, and then we debate which one is going to win the Ace of Geeks award for that episode. There's also Edge of Reality, which is our TTRPG podcast. We've got a season of Kids on Brooms, so if you want magical schools without transphobia, that's the place to go. And we've also got a season of Candlekeep, where we also played awkward teenagers. Season 3 is coming soon. I'm in pre-production on it now. And then we also have Yavin Radio, which is our improvised Star Wars podcast. There's 2 washouts and losers of the Rebel Alliance stuck on Yavin base after the Battle of Endor, and they interview cool people they find around the base every week. And we have all kinds of funny comedians and stuff on the show. It's pretty fun. And finally, do you like swords? Do you like wrestling? Do you like the 1995 movie Mortal Kombat? Do you like all of these things put into a blender along with a whole bunch of other stuff like WMAC Masters and things like that? Then you might like the League of Swords, which you can find at leagueofswords.com. Our most recent show from October is all up on YouTube and on our website. And if you are in Los Angeles, our next show will be in Burbank, or in the area, in Burbank on March 9th. So hope to see you there. More details on that soon.
Heck yeah. And of course, just leaves me, Ivan Andrew, your announcer for today's game of Deathmatch Island. You can find me here always, at all the time, all the places. I never leave. I've been here the whole time.
Mm-mm.
That's all we got. Until the next time these survivors are put into a deathmatch situation. I'm going to throw a raid over to our friends.
Is there a next time?
At Altered Echo Archives, who are playing
To play the
Empyrean
other people
Rising.
that survived.
So we're gonna go show them some love and some support, and yeah, that's it. As always, be good people, do good things, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.